always here right on time. So I gotta bring you into the picture. I gotta tell you what we are doing here because what we got going on is very, very special. What you are looking at right here, this is the new way to watch sports. We've done the old, we've done the cable, we've done the streaming platforms like Peacock, Amazon Prime. You're going to still need those to watch the game. Let's be real. But for those who are looking for a new source of entertainment, a new person to bring the game to you in a refreshed, revived, and energetic, entertaining way, that's why you Tea Time. I'm your host, Tony Murr. This is Tea Time. If you are watching, if you're a football fan, if you are a fan of peanut butter and jelly, if you are a fan of a chicken parmesan, if you are a fan of going to bed late and waking up early, if you are a fan of a little bit of tea before you go to bed, if you are a fan of taking your shoes off at the end of work, any way you cut it, you are officially teed up. We are officially teed up here for Thursday Night Football. And let me tell you, let me get a look at the game. Let me make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, perfect. We're not missing anything. What I need to tell you, what we are doing here, the perfect tea time setup is we have a game of the week. In this case, during football season, there's multiple games of the week. Every Monday night, every Thursday night football, there's going to be a tea time live stream coinciding along with it. So what you're going to do is on your big screen, on your television, you're going to have the game up. You're either going to mute it or put it at a dimmed, lowered volume, because what's going to happen is I am orchestrating and illustrating and depicting what's going on for you. You got tea time on your secondary device. Yes, I'm sorry, you need a secondary device, but let's be honest, if you are watching me on Twitch, if you're watching me on X, if you're watching me on YouTube, there is no way that you don't have two devices. On the second device, you got tea time up, and I'm telling you what's going on in the game. I'm giving you my live reactions, and you're watching the game along with me. It's the most interactive way to watch sports when you're not with your friends, because you have a friend in me, like Woody says in Toy Story, okay? You got a friend in Tea Time. You got a friend in Tony. So let me be that person for you. We got Bengals versus Steelers tonight. Everyone's thinking already this is going to be a shit game. This isn't going to be good. That's where you're wrong. This is an interdivision matchup, AFC North matchup. Those are always entertaining games. I'm not sure. I pay attention to the sights and sounds before the game. And what Mike Tomlin was a little bit upset about was the Browns trading Joe Flacco in division. That means Tomlin does not want to see Flacco. He's seen him enough on the Ravens. He saw him on the Browns. Now he's got to see him on the Cincinnati Bengals. Soon enough, he's going to be on his team. He's going to hit every single team in the AFC North. So I think Tomlin's shaking in his boots a little bit, having to go against Flacco. Everyone thinks this is going to be a rout. This is going to be a close game. The first half ain't going to be close. Steelers all day in the first half. Bengals, second half though. Bengals in the second half. Watch them get some garbage time points. There's going to be points in this one. I guarantee it. If you look to on the ball. Thank you. You get a little cheeseburger. You get a little cheeseburger in there. Get in the chat while you're at it. Thank you for the follow. You are officially a tea timer. If you look at the tea time bets over here, what we got going on is we got 4 bets for tonight. We got 2 puppies and then 2 games. All right, we got T. Higgins to catch over 45. Not 45, 4.5 receptions. Kenneth Gainwell for a touchdown. Over 45 points in the Bengals plus 5.5 at home. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. All right, well, this game is about to start. This game is about to start. Let me situate myself. We're gonna get this game. Oh, they got it in Espanol too. They got it in Espanol too for the game. Unreal. Whatever. Whatever. We'll eventually get it. There's Whitworth in his classic look of a suit jacket and a sweatshirt. He's got some sort. Oh yeah, he's a former Bengal. Oh, he's pumped up for them. All right. I mean, when I think of Whitworth, I think more of the Rams than the Bengals. But I don't know. He seems contrived. He doesn't seem real. He doesn't seem real to me. You know how Tony likes it. I like that shit real. Give me the real shit. Give it to me. All right, well, here we go. Oh, that looks like a lot of holes in that helmet, A-Raj. A little airflow to the brain. That's maximizing oxygen. I get it. All right, here we go. Here we go. I got segments tonight. We got horse races tonight. I got ad reads tonight. I am ready for this show. Steelers get the ball first. Here's the return. About to the 30-yard line, number 85. A-Raj, look at that strut going out there. He looks pumped up for tonight. This could be his last. I mean, I don't know if the Steelers got any more Thursday night games left, but this could be his last Thursday night game. I can say that right now. All right, let's lower the volume on here. Yeah, I need to think. I need to think my own thoughts. All right, here we go. Rodgers starting out in the shotgun. No pass rush. Oh, there's Warren. Oh, escapes a couple tackles. Gets a hard 4 or 5 yards right there. Nice start there, Warren. I thought he was done there, but he broke out of that first tackle. Looks like they're going to be going fast. No huddle right here. Oh, never mind. They went from no huddle. Well, that was a pseudo huddle. That was half a huddle. And look at the whiteouts from the Bengals. Those are fresh looking. Will that translate to some good play? I'd like to think so. They want to fight for these guys. I mean, this is an AFC North matchup. This is where the rivalries come out, the emotions come out. You're going to show up to play. Oh, whistle. I heard a whistle. There was a whistle flag before the play. What we have? A little extracurricular or false start. Move him back. There you go, Clay. Clay, you were born to do this. With your hand on your hip, second down. I'm Clay Martin. This is second down. You had to try out for your own life to be a referee. You weren't Clay Martin until you were 30 years old. And until you got this perfectly right, you could not be a referee. You spent your whole life practicing this, and it shows. You were perfect right there, Clay. Absolutely perfect. All right, Rodgers in the shoddy. He's looking right. He's looking left. He's got a bunch of time. Doesn't throw to anyone right there. That's going to no one. A little frustration coming out early from A-Raj. Welcome to Cincinnati, buddy. Welcome to Cincinnati. Follow the tea time bets if you want to have fun. Follow the tea time bets. Shotgun. All from the shotgun. Oh, he's going deep. Going for Metcalf. What a throw. What a throw. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's a throw that Rodgers has always had in his bag since his time in Green Bay. Except instead of Devontae Adams, it's DK Metcalf. Look at this. That's a perfect throw. Look at this ball. That guy was perfectly covered. Oh, and then he did a little AI step over him. Oh my God. I mean, there's nothing you could do about that. Oh, the disrespect at the end of that one. DK, I see you, buddy. I see you there. We're in the standing position right now. We're in the standing position getting active. Warren looking for some yards. He gets 5 or 6 right there. I mean, right when you didn't think the Steelers had anything going, they got that one play, bust it open, bust it loose. Do you see that tattoo on Roman Wilson? That butterfly tattoo on the back of his arm? I have never seen that on a male. I have only seen that on females. Roman, you're really going on a limb, buddy. You need a good game out of you if you're doing that shit. Oh, easy run. Easy run. That's about 10 right there. That Swiss cheese out of the Bengals. That's going to be an issue. That's going to be an issue. I like what I saw, and I'm going to get something in. I'm already getting something in. I'm getting a little live bet. It's the Steelers in the first half. I always knew that. I said it to begin the show. This ain't no phony. I already bet these. Another run, another good run. Him and Brock Bowers were on the same team, Darnell Washington. That's interesting. That's an interesting combo. All right, here we go. Oh, they got Gainwell. They know where to put him. Oh, it's a little play action. Who's he looking for? End zone. That's a touchdown. What a throw to 83. Who is that? I have no idea. Hayward. They got a Hayward on offense and defense. That was a great throw by Rodgers. Con Hayward. They got to do the con dot because they have another Hayward on the team. Look at that. I mean, blows by him. He had it. Great throw. What a throw. Rodgers still has it, dude. He's looking good. Look, I love the bitchiness. He's got a wedding ring on. No one even knows who his wife is. I love that out of Rodgers. He's probably the only quarterback in the NFL, only probably professional sports player that no one knows what his significant other looks like. Look, he's got a ton of time. He's moving free in the pocket. Oh, big run at him. Touchdown, Jonnu. Touchdown, Jonnu. I think someone took a run at Rodgers, though. Did he end up on his ass? Well done, Raji. Well done. Come on. This is going to be... Woo! You don't want to see that to start out the game if you're Cincinnati. You need a pass rush. I think Trey Hendricks is out, right? See, what I don't like is like the quarterback gets a free throw right there. He gets an absolute free throw at him because he gets a free look because that guy could take a huge run at him, but he's got to slow down because he knows it's going to be a penalty. All right, guys. What I want to do to start off tonight is we're stepping up the show slowly but surely, week by week, so that by this time next year, it's going to look a whole lot different. And we're going to keep stepping up, we're going to keep leveling up, but right now we're at a good level. We're at a good level that you can still enjoy it. So, what we got for our first segment tonight is the see ahead in time game prediction. So what I'm trying to do is it's tea time. Every segment is going to have that time in it. So this is the see ahead in time, look into the future game prediction. So if you're in the chat, let me know what you think about what's going to happen in this game tonight. I mean, it might be an easy prediction because this first drive was a dominant one by the Steelers. But tell me what you think, and then I'll go in. I want to hear from you all first. Oh, I forgot I was on picking my nose a little bit. Hopefully no one saw that. I'll live on the internet forever. All right. right, so everyone's being a little shy. They're a little shy to start off. So let me introduce the game. Let me give my game predictions, and maybe that will spur up some thought amongst you all. So what I thought about this game is Steelers are gonna go big. They're riding high right now. They're a hot team. They're at the top of the AFC North, top of their division. They're gonna be riding in hot into the game. They're gonna score a lot of points because Cincinnati's defense is horrible, but Joe Flacco's always got a little bit of fight in him. I think that was a direct call from the league to the Bengals to say, hey, we can't do Jake Browning anymore because we thought you guys were going to have Joe Burrow. We have so many primetime games. What you're going to need to do, listen to me, what you're going to need to do is you're going to have to sign somebody. And the Bengals, being the cheap bastards they are, they don't sign Russell Wilson. They don't sign Jameis Winston. They don't sign Kirk Cousins. They get Joe Flacco. They get Joe Flacco. That's who we're dealing with. But hey, it's better than Jake Browning. So they're going to give them a fighting chance at the end. It's going to be close at the end, not the beginning. Okay? Can we get behind that? And what I would also like to get behind is Joe Flacco. He doesn't look good in 16. 16, 15's for him. 5's for him. 16 ain't for him. It's showing your age, Joe. Joe Burrow, I mean, what's that backwards head? Like with you look like a 5-year-old with the hair going straight down. Very weird look. All right, we're starting out in the shotgun too. Great, here we go. Good run right there by Chase Brown. It wasn't for anything, but that was still a good run. That's a gain of about 2 yards. Dead last in rushing, Cincinnati is, and I know for the Chase Brown fantasy owners, that's been an issue. We always knew that it wasn't really his game. It wasn't really his game to be a runner of the football, but we have him catching balls in junk time. That was his favorite. That was his specialty last year. Weird formation right there. Okay, look at that. Look at that. That's gonna be an issue. He had no time. The Bengals O line is shit. We need to run quick routes. We need to run quick routes for Joe. Get open in a hurry. Look at this. They're showing blitz. One guy goes back. Look at that. That's going to be a little too easy. And Joe Flacco, he's not going to be evading any pressure. He says, hi, how you doing to the pressure, shakes its hand and welcomes it. That's all he's got time to do. That's all. His feet aren't moving. He'll verbally accept the pressure. His feet will not evade it. Great throw. There's one for Higgins right there. There's one for Higgy Doo. Come on. See, that's a quick throw. That's a quick throw. That's a great one. See how quick this was out? Finds a little hole in the defense. Flacco's going to do that till he dies probably. As long as someone will sign him, Joe Flacco said he would play. He says it's a privilege to still be able to play. When asked why doesn't he hang it up? I mean, I'll give you the great run, right? Oh, big hit by 25. Woo! But I mean, I try. It's a mix of everything on Tea Time. I try to add a comedic tune to it. There's a comedic overtone, but I still know ball at the end of the day. Been watching it for a while, but the more you watch, the more you learn. And when I'm glued into the games like I am during Tea Time, you're bound to learn something. Chase Brown averaging 2.7 yards a carry. Brutal. No way around it. Brutal. Yeah, he's better off lining up in the as a receiver. He's going. He had someone else too. I don't really like that look. Guys, if you're wondering what the live bet was, it was. I mean, it seems counterintuitive, but like I said, the Steelers are gonna come out hot. The Bengals are gonna come out not. I got the Steelers minus 6.5 for the first half. Get that in if they're still available to you. Bengals, on the other hand, they'll come back towards the end. Look at that. I like that formation to the left. Look left, Flacco. Yeah, chase across the middle. Yeah, I mean that was obvious. You need to get a little bit upfield there, Chase. If you're, I mean, you that looked disinterested right there. We going for it on fourth? Look at this, though. Look at this. So we see Chase, Jamar Chase go over the middle. He's got room to drift up. Never mind. That guy saw it through and through. He was a little too quick to throw that pass. Joe, I expect a little bit better right there. I expect you to read that a little bit better. The Steelers are going to be chomping at the bit to get back out there. This might be another touchdown. Little coffin corner. Mike O'Brien special. Not that great of a punt. Starting at the 25, the 26 ish. Not that great of a punt. Let's see. I got a bunch of stuff tonight. I got a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because I got so much stuff. I got so much stuff, but not one for every commercial. I looked it up. There's about 20 commercials per NFL game. Um, that includes the quarters. Like commercial breaks, I should say. So we got 4 horse races. How many segments we got? One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 segments, 3 ad reads. So 4 plus 6. That 13. I mean, we got it pretty much booked up. I'll give you Let me hear in the chat what you want to hear. Do you want to hear? Do you want to do a segment for the next commercial break, or do we want to do one of our sponsors? We have one of our sponsors continuing from last stream onto this stream, the first of its kind, and it was voted on by the Tea Timers. So this is what, if you voted, thank you for your vote, and your vote counts. This when I say that, you can feel confident about that. This isn't a rigged election. We're not doing electronic votes. I counted it out manually. I was able to see that stuff for myself. There was no hypocrisy. There was no hidden agenda. It was just real shit. That's what you're gonna get with Tea Time and Tony Murr is real shit. And what won the vote is water, infused water, continuing to be a sponsor with Tea Time. Let's see if they have what it takes to make it to the next one. But at some point tonight, that will be the first ad read. At some point tonight, we're gonna get another ad read to our sponsor, water, infused water. What do you think Tony Murray drinks? I mean, these guys in the booth right now, Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit, they get the luxury of commercials. Me, I'm talking through those. So you don't really even have a commercial during this game because when you're not, you got the game and then you got hopefully a tea time and during the game, but also you got tea time during the commercials. Guys, I would not be surprised if there's another Steelers touchdown at the end of this drive. I would not be surprised at all. Rodgers, I mean, he looks old. There's no way around it. He looks old in that helmet, but he can still sling the ball. He was moving around in the pocket. We need a pass rush. There's Warren. A little flick out to Warren. Oh, Lord. Watch out. Just simply watch out. This is going to get ugly quickly. It's going to get ugly quickly. Oh, look at that. Was that right before the Metcalf catch? Was just go deep. I love that little backyard football. Just go long. It's like when they're drawing up the play on the football. It's against, like, you're on the defense looking on this side. Just go long. Here's the inside look at that. Go long. I love that duo. I really do. Pickens, I mean, they got DK, got rid of Pickens. Pickens having a great year, and he seems to be doing it without. He might have matured a little bit less of the issues that he was dealing with in Pittsburgh, but I don't know. He still got that crazy in him. You could tell. This is gonna be a run to the right. There might be another pitch. Roman Wilson. He. There we go. Yeah. Oh, flea flicker. Oh my God, they're having fun. They're having fun with it. He said, "What are you doing?" He says, "What are you doing to Warren?" Oh, I love it. Rodgers wants it to be perfect. I mean, him having a Super Bowl run in this season would be very fun. The Steelers being 5-1, which I assume they will be, is going to be very fun. There's Arthur Smith with a good old mustache. The chin looking a little weak. A little weak with the chin. The mustache helps out a little bit. It adds to it. So good on him for recognizing that, for being self-aware. We're already more than halfway through this. Oh, he's going deep again. Oh, he almost had him. Okay, 4th and 4. Oh, he's pissed. I thought that was gonna be a touchdown drive too, Raji. All right, we got Charlie Jones. Is this Charlie Jones or was that the punter Charlie Jones? I will have to point out that it's usually the opposite when it comes to the people kicking the ball and receiving the ball. It's usually a black returner and a white punter. Roles reversed. I like to see a little representation across the spectrum there. All right, here we are. Here we are. So what we got is. Do I do my first ad? Yeah, we already did a segment. Here's our first ad read, and this was voted on by the. Hold on. Has it been this out of focus the whole time? Sorry about that. What we got going on is our first ad read of the night. This is a sponsor from Monday Night's show, and it was voted on by the Tea Timers to continue on to tea time. So this could be a staple. It could also be done tonight. Let's see. I will always put it up for a vote. What we have tonight is for our sponsor. Shout out them. Water infused water. Here we go. Damn, water, how you get all of that in that bottle? That bottle, how you get all of that? This water's got enough ass on it to make Cardi B schedule another consult with her plastic surgeon. This water's got so much water in it, the ocean feels like it's drying up. Water infused water. For those who just want more out of life. Shout out to the water infused water people for wanting to be a part of tea time. I'm a person that likes to have a little bit more out of this life. I'm a person that can't really drink that regular water. I need some water in my water, just like I need an ass for my ass. You know what I'm saying? I could always go for a little bit extra. So that's it for the water infused water people. Oh, see, it's a refreshing in a different way. And it's something that you're gonna have to experience yourself. Let me know if you want the promo code for water infused water. We can make that happen. I need better headphones. I need better headphones. These stink. Right now, we got a commercial for a scary movie. Defensive alerts. Artificial intelligence tracks and highlights potential blitzers. Okay, are we watching that view? No, we are not. We're watching the regular view. We got sample in motion, and we're throwing out to Jamar Chase. Get him out in space. That's fun. What Chase doesn't get enough credit for, the pH level, water infused water. What I would say about water infused water's pH level, it's unknown just because of the technology behind it to get water inside of water. There really is no calculation for the pH scale. It's a new scale. So I'll ask the people to get back to you on that. Very scientific, very mathematical. So I can't give you a straight answer. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Flacco going to the shotgun. That's where he operates from. That's going to give you just a couple more seconds to throw the ball. He's looking Chase again. Oh, that looked like a flag. That looked like a flag. He didn't turn his head around. Does he know? Come on. I think that's a, yeah, that's a flag. I think that's a flag. Yep. Watch out, people. Watch out. Promo code for water infused water is water with an ass on it 2025. That's how you're going to save some money. Again, your first pack of, your first case of water infused water. All right, we got, oh, that wasn't much. Oh. He had him too. He's looking Chase early. How many throws does Chase have right now? They've thrown it to him maybe 4 times already. All right, Bengals. I think they got a drive going right here. Yeah, that's a good time to run. Samaje, P. Ryan style, gain of 5 right there. Looked like a little punch of the ball, maybe a punch of the face too. Stats by X-Ray. I'm clicking on that. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Flacco with 28 yards. Rogers with 59. Jalen Warren already got 33 yards. DK Metcalf got 45. That's a lot of fun. Very nice. All right, Flacco dropping back a little bit more time. Throws it to 86 over the middle. That's going to be your first down. Don't count them out. Oh, they got Noah Fant. Oh, man, it's such a shame that Burrow went down. I mean, I don't know if you can call him injury prone. I don't know if you could go, I mean, you could go as far as to say that, but the amount of injuries that he's had is weird. And they're all, one was a wrist, now we got turf toe, one was an ACL. I mean, it's been terrible luck. And like he wants to get back out there. I know he does, and I think he's a baller. I love him as a player. There we go. Oh my God! Look, yep, right over the middle. Oh, dude, you had a first down and then some. Corral that. Chase Brown with the drop right there. Oh, he wants to look at the jumbotron to see how exactly he missed it. You just missed it, pal. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Oh, he had a like. Yep, I'm about to say the same thing. Herbstreit about 20 yards. Hey, take it easy on Flacco right there. Take it easy on Flacco. That's elder abuse to push him that hard. We got P. Ryan going in the backfield. Yeah, that's a handoff. Gain him about 4 yards right there. Keep the drive going. Keep the drive going. I'm not mad about that. Yeah, they pulled Chase Brown right out of there's P. Ryan getting some shine. Put some shine on P. Ryan's name. Tomlin's always got the flex fit on. Very comfortable hats, just not a good style. Chase single coverage over to the left. Look him. Look him along the sideline. Now we got Eo Savas. Oh, got him. Got him, right? False start? All right, here we go. Back in the shotgun for Flacco. That looked like a. Oh, nice catch. Oh, he didn't get it. Come on, man. Gotta corral that one. Gotta corral that one. You so of us. That would have been, I mean, right where they would have went for it on fourth down, I think. Oh, a little touch pass. Come on. Nice touch pass by Flacco. Great. Oh, spiral and all. Yeah, you can't have that. You can't have that. They were driving. I'm going down. I'm going down. My neck is getting strained. Here we go. We can do it from the seated position too. We ain't afraid of it. There's a flag on that special teams play. Special teams flags will kill a team. They will. Oh, look at that. Just that. Let me go up. There we go. A little bit more, and then we're gonna go down with this a little bit more. Arch the back for that good posture. Fix the hair. How you doing, Bobby? Doing well. Doing well. Special teams flags will kill you. Yeah, the punter knows it too. Oh, I like a punter that cares. I like that. A little fire in the punter. All right, we are getting a little bit closer to horse race time. Let me see what we got here. I don't want to blow my load too early and do everything to start. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the next commercial break for a segment. We're gonna do a segment. We're gonna do a segment next one. I mean, I'm prepared, guys. This ain't your regular show. All right, let's check out. I mean, what we could check is if in my I got 3 fantasy leagues. You guys should care about that, right? I know you guys care about my fantasy leagues. I want to see if we got any matchups tonight. We got no one in that one. I'm doing the sleeper app for the first time this year. Let me just say I am not a fan of it. Visually, I think it's the worst app to look at. And it's honestly got too many things. It's cluttered with information. I want just the basics. If you're looking at all the extra shit, don't even talk to me. Don't pretend like you're some fancy guru. Don't talk to me. All right. Let's go. We're looking at this matchup. Oh, okay. This is the family league where I'm 4-2. This is on ESPN. I'm also the commissioner. I'm 4-2. I lost my first 2 and I ripped off 4 wins in a row. I'm playing an in-law, my new cousin. Shout out Tommy. Tommy, if you're seeing this, shout out you. He's got Jalen Warren going right now. Quick 4.7 for him in the first quarter. Don't mind that at all. And then on the other side of the ball, we got, this is another ESPN league. This is run by my friend Josh. Shout out Josh in Chicago. We got DK Metcalf for me already with 6.5 points, and he's got the Steelers defense with 11. The Steelers defense is going to look good at first. Like I've been saying, they'll look good at first. They'll slow it down towards the end of the game. Flacco's going to pick them apart. He learns. He's a student of the game. He gets better and better as time goes. And now we got Rodgers in the shotgun starting off this drive. 2:45 left in the first quarter. 2:45 left. All right, he's in the shotgun. He looks right. He passes it to 10. Who's number 10 for a quick 3 or 4 yards? Well, oh, there's Roman Wilson with the butterfly tattoo. Oh my God! I mean, Al Michaels. He's always gonna go classic. He's old school. I gotta say that Herb Street is always well dressed. Always like something on him. What I will say, the plaid to go along with that tie pattern a little bit too much. A little bit too much is going on. I love the tie though. He's got too much. What was that 97? That is too much. He's got too much time to throw. That's gonna be an issue. I don't mind a Steelers touchdown right here, honestly. We got 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Running down, running down. 74 is an eligible receiver for those who are not watching with sound. 74 is an eligible receiver for the Steelers. I don't think he's going to be used. I think this is going to be a run play. This is going to be a pitch play. I don't know, actually. It looks like, look how big this Washington fella is. Oh, there it is. Why doubt myself when you know? Ooh! Gainwell with a first down. Big hit he took at the end. I mean, do I know ball or do I know ball? That was a pitch play. Nice cut. All right. We need Gainwell. I like you getting in the end zone tonight, young fella. You don't see 14 on a running back too often. Jeez, look at Darnell Washington. He's massive. All right. I mean, has he taken one? Yeah, he just was under center. But another shotgun snap for Rodgers. He's commanding and moving the offense. Gainwell moves to the left of him. Another pitch play left. Not much going. Not much going. That's a gain of nothing right there. Nothing venture, nothing gain on that play. All right, 42 seconds and counting left in the first quarter. You know what that means? End of the first quarter means a horse race is coming up. I will open the horse race floodgates now. If you are in there, if you are in the chat, let me know what horse race number you want. I'm taking it already. There we go, Warren. Oh my God! I mean, he's gonna get a lot of action. I love Mac. I love what you're doing with the new numbers right there. With 5, I love what you're doing. That just looks good. Mac, you get the 5, sir. All right, we got the end of the first quarter. That means it's time for a tea time horse race. If you are in the chat, what you need to do? Oh, my die are out there. But you pick a number between 1 and 6. I roll a die. The first horse, you get the one number comes up. They move up one spot until you get to the end of the race. And then, yeah, of course, you win the race if you're the first one to get to the end, of course. But you're wondering, why do I even do this? Like, what's the point if there's no prize? But there is. At the end of the month, whoever has the most horse race wins will be getting an Uber Eats gift card. Riley, you are a tea timer. You are a tea timer through and through because you know when the first quarter ends, when any quarter ends, you're going to get in for a horse race. Riley, I appreciate you. I appreciate you because you know the drill. You know how the show goes around here. So we got 1 and we got 5. Let me see. I've been streaming for 47 minutes. We're going to go to the 49 mark. After that, no more. Let me go get my dice. My dice are outside. My dice are outside. As the first 2 people in the chat, as the first 2 horse racers, as the first 2 entries, you guys can pick. First come, first serve. We going red, we going green for this first one. I'm about to get this in position. We have about a minute left until this horse race is finalized. See, I know what we need to do. I know what we need to do. We bring it up to get it into focus. We get it up. Yeah, we get it into focus. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I did promise a new horse race track. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. All right. We have 30 seconds. Otherwise, it's just Riley and Ryan. Riley and Ryan, they are both on the horse race leaderboard. Ryan Mack is the leader with 4, and then we got Riley a little bit down. Riley's got 1, but I would like to say this is anyone's month. This is anyone's race. We have a bunch of streams left. There's a bunch of horse races to go. We have 4 more tonight, including this one. All right, we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. We got a horse race between Riley and Ryan. I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm going with green. And that's 3. 3's a no horse. That's a dead horse, but it moves up anyways. And it's another 3. 3 could be hot. That's 2 for 3 right in a row. 2 for 3 right in a row. There's 6. 6 rearing its ugly head because it's always a winner. It's always a winner when it's 6. And there's 6 again. 6 and 3 coming out hot. 6 and 3 want to show their faces. There's a 2. There's a 2. We got 2, 3, and 6 out there. 2, 3, and 6. We need 1 and 5. There's another 3. 3's really hot. Looking like a good horse tonight. There's 2. There's 2. Only a 3-horse race with 1, 4, 5 still in the gate. There's another 2. Oh, God. 2-way tied. 2 and 3. 2 and 3. And there's a 4. There's a 4. Guys, Ryan, you guys picked the 2 horses that are left in the gates. The 2 horses that have not moved yet is Riley and Ryan. And there's a 5. Ryan getting involved. I want him to get. Let's go. Let's go. And there's another 5. Oh, there he goes. He didn't like me shit talking him. He heard that and he gets to moving. And he gets to moving. There's 1. And Riley's involved. Riley's in the race. 1 and 5 right there. There's a 6. There's a 6. 6 moving up. 6 moving on. There's a 3-way tie for first place. There's 2. 2 puts its head in the lead. 2 is the sole leader. There's 1. Riley, get involved, young fella. I want to see you moving. I want to see you moving. There's a 5. Ryan wants to get in the mix. He's moving up towards the top of the pack. There's a 2. 2 really hot right now. 2 is moving. 2 is grooving. 2 wants to show it. There's another 2. Oh, God. Guys, you know what happens when it's a ghost horse? It doesn't count, but this is just to show you what horse you might pick for your next horse race. It's a 5. Ryan Mack. He's been hot this month. He hasn't been able to miss this month. I like where he's headed. There's a 1. There, don't wait for Riley. Riley could get involved. Riley could be that guy. Oh, there we go. There's a 6. 6 and 5. 6 and 5 tied for second place. And there's a 5 again. Look at 5 move. 5 is in sole possession of second place. Only 1 behind the leader. And there's a 4 right there. You can't see it, but that's a 4. 4 in the back of the pack, but moving on up. I like to see a good race. I like to see it. And there's a 2. You can see that right there. Another 2. 2's 1 away from winning this race, but like we said, it's really a 1 and 5 race. It's really, there's a 4. There's a 4. Come on. Let's get everyone to move up in unison. And there's another 2. You can see it right there, right next to the Cincinnati scoreboard. Moving up. There we go. I mean, that's only to show you. It makes you feel a little bit bad not picking 2, but also what you could get for next time. There's a 5. Mack. Ryan Mack. He's 2 away from winning. He's been hot this month. Watch out for him. He gets first come, first serve. When you're the first person in there, you get your pick of the litter for the number. And there's a 1. Riley. If Riley has anything to say about it, tied for second place right now. And there's a 5. Mack is 1 away from winning another horse race and increasing his lead for the month. There's a 2. It's already been 2. We've already seen 2. There's 3. 3 was hot to start, then really stalled out. There's a 2 again. Oh, God, we're done with the 2s. We've seen enough 2s. And that's off the board. That's nothing. That was a 1. That was a 1, Riley. There's a 3 right now. And there's a 1. Riley, come on. He's not going down without a fight. There's a lot of heart in this Riley guy. There's a 1 again. Oh, no. He's showing his head. He wants to be involved. And there's a 2. Oh, my God. I'm done with the 2s. I'm done with the 2s. Give me a 1. Let's get it close. 6. 6. Now, all right. This is getting good. This is getting good down the stretch. It's another 6. It's another 6. Look at these horses go. We still don't have the second place horse. There's a 5. There's a 5. Ryan Mack. This guy is hot as the stove after you leave it on overnight. This guy is as hot as the sun. This guy is hot as the pavement in Florida. Big. We got a touchdown over there? Who's in for the touchdown? Who's in for the touchdown? Ryan Mack, great win. Oh, it's a flag. It's a flag. It looks like it's coming back anyways. Ryan Mack, great win. Oh, I would have loved the Pittsburgh touchdown right there. Was it Gainwell too? Don't tell me it was Gainwell. That would really hurt me. No, it was Warren. Guys, we like to make updates around here. Oh, I haven't updated the scoreboard. Hold on. Let me get Pittsburgh with 7 first. Ryan Mack, another win. He picks the 5 horse. Was that why you picked the 5 horse? Because it was going to be your 5th win? You're calling your shot? He's getting a little cocky, I think, Ryan Mack. He's got 5 wins. Nice playing, young fella. He's got a little spunk to him, I could tell. He's got a little spunk. He's got a little extra something to him. There's Rodgers getting a couple yards. He has too much time. He just simply has too much time. Oh, come on. We're buffering. We're buffering. All right, we're good now. We're good. What are we looking at here? Oh, it's still buffering. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. They're in field goal range. They are almost in the red zone. Gainwell with the fake out there. Stays in to show a block. Rodgers. He still got that escapability. That is close to a first down, but not enough. 4th and 1. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Are they going for it? I wouldn't mind it, Pittsburgh. I wouldn't mind going for it. I wouldn't mind a Rodgers rush. Come on, with the buffers. We can't do the buffers right now, Amazon. Is it on Amazon or is it on Xfinity, my cable provider, my internet provider? Oh, look at this. Tush push with Rodgers? Oh, that looked like a false start. It looked like a false start. Wait, it wasn't even Rodgers doing the tush push. Ah, oh, jeez. Come on, guys. Could have used some points there. Could have used some points. Look at that. Using the tight, yep. It's crazy how much of a well-oiled machine the Eagles are because they run this perfectly almost every single time. I mean, why not put Washington under center? Who's going to stop him from moving a little bit forward? His Boswell, 41-yarder. He makes this in his sleep. It's the Boswell. Right down the pipe ski. 4.1 points for you fantasy owners right there. That's 10-0 in favor of Pittsburgh. 10-0 Pitt. That's all right. That's all right. We're gonna have one more touchdown in this quarter. At least there's gonna be 10 more points in this quarter, I think. All right. You know what it's time for? It's time for a tea time segment. All right, so we have the tea time, keep your eyes peeled game of the weekend. So this is a game that I like you to keep your eyes peeled for. This is a game that I think is going to be a good one that you should pay attention to on Sunday. And there was a lot of games that showed their face at me. Falcons 49ers at night at 8 p.m. was very interesting. But what really showed itself, what caught my eye, what I have my eyes peeled for, is another interdivision matchup. We got the Cowboys. No, I think it's the Commanders at the Cowboys, and it's at 4:30. There's a couple of reasons I like this because one, I don't think we fully know what the Cowboys are. I think there's a lot of question marks around them. Are they good? Are they bad? And I think the Commanders, they have their magic from last season starting to wear off a little bit. So it's a really who's who type of battle. Are the Commanders good? Are the Cowboys not as bad? But also, why I like this game is because it's in the 4 p.m. slate. In the 1 o'clock slate, the games can get lost a little bit where there's so much going on, it's hard to pay attention to just one game. And this is, I'm going to have to say this. I go to my friends' places and they got multiple TV setups and I like what they're doing. They want to get the most action that they can. They want to have the best setup, but it's too much. It's too much. I want to be able to pay attention to one thing. I think the best way to watch the 1 o'clock slate is you just have one TV. You have one game that you pay close attention to that you're trying to catch every second of that game. Usually it's the Patriots, for us at least. But two, and then you flip that to red zone during the commercials. I don't like all this action at once. I don't like the multiple televisions, and that might be a hot take, but it's my take, and I'm sticking with it. Wait, we got a little mic'd up Tomlin. I want to hear that. So what I was saying was a lot of those 1 o'clock games, they can get lost in the mix. You're not paying full attention to them.
For the 4 o'clocks, that's when things start to slow down in your Sunday. You're more relaxed. You kick back a bit. You can fully watch that game. So that's why the keep your eyes peeled game of the weekend for tea time is the Cowboys Commanders. All right, we got 10:21 left in the second quarter. In the first half, two ways to say it: 6 dozen one or 6-1, half dozen the other. Yeah, see, they're talking about the trade from one division rival to the other. Tomlin wasn't happy about it, and I think it's because of the amount of respect he has for Flacco. He didn't want to have to play him. This buffering is an issue. All right, we got Flacco under center. Obvious run play. Oh, great run by Chase Brown. Take it up. Get going. Get going. Wait, did I not play him? Come on. Oh, I did play him. Okay, I forgot. I got Chase Brown in the league that I got DK Metcalf too. That was a great run. That was a great run. There we go. 3.3 points for you. Get involved. Get involved, Sonny. 3 rushes for 33. You would love to have him at that catch earlier. We cannot deal with this buffering. Timeout. Timeout. 9:38 left. First quarterback traded mid-season within the division since Craig Morton went from the Cowboys to the Giants. I mean, that is craziness. That is craziness. I also think it's almost malpractice by the Bengals to not try to get someone better. They really stretched themselves thin signing Jamar, Burrow, Higgins, and Hendricks to the biggest contracts you could possibly sign those guys to. But you could get, you might not want to take on the Cousins contract, but someone else at least. I say this and I think Flacco's okay. Flacco's got a bunch of time. Ooh, what a hit. What a hit right there. That's going to be a problem. The Steelers defense is showing up tonight. 2nd and 15 looking like. 9:22 left. This was a bit of a hospital pass. Hello and meet your maker. Right that's like you open the front door, someone's knocking, you think it's a trick-or-treater. Nope, it's someone looking to attack you. They're going to spear you like Randy Orton. Right when you open your door. This is a trick, no treat. Yeah, we're feeling spooky for October. He's still got time. Eosovis over the middle for about 7. Eosavai, is that how you pronounce it? Flacco, it doesn't matter who he's throwing it to. He's just going to find the open guy. It's up to you to make the play. Oh my God, with this. What are we looking for? All right. Flacco under center. Not under center. He's in the shotgun. He's looking. He's got time. He's got Jamar Chase again. Good gain for about 15, 20 yards. This team's got a little fight. They have a little fight in them. Now he's getting a little bit more time. He's getting a little bit more time to throw. Jamar Chase, a lot of action early. I wonder what his over-under for receptions was. He's already got 3. We're halfway through the second quarter. You're looking at about 10 that he could have. Can't deal with this, Amazon. Give me the real shit. Oh, another catch by Jamar. There's 4. They're driving downfield now. Watch out for the Bengals. Watch out for the Bengals. What do we got? What do we got? A little less than 7 minutes left. Clock winding down. False start. Can't have it. Can't win with it. Who's that 49ers coach that said that? Can't win with it. Talk about Vernon Davis. Mike Singletary. That was a football coach. That's a football coach as him and guys like Ron Rivera, hard nosed guys, no bullshit guys. You don't really see too many. Vrabel would probably fit into that category, but that kind of coaching style has came and went. Finally, someone told Burrow to put his hat on correctly. He didn't look like a 5-year-old right there. Handed off to Brown. Great run up the middle. Oh no, that's P. Ryan getting some shine for a first down. Drew Sample. I remember there was a famous sample game back in the day. Famous sample game back in the day when I was living in Somerville. This guy's been hanging around the Bengals for a while. Oh, great blitz pickup by Chase Brown right there. That's a grab. No doubt that's a grab. No doubt that's a grab. Way to be, T. Higgins. No, he had that ball. He had that ball. There we go. T. Higgins. Get yourself involved now. We'll take two the cheap way. Look at that. That's a catch. What a play. That's a catch, 100%. That's a catch, 100%. Nice play. Bailing out the QB right there. 5:25 left in the game, or the first half, I should say. Flacco and shotgun. Handoff to Chase Brown. Good run right there. That's a first down. They're putting together a drive. They're putting together a drive. I got a little too greedy with that first half bet on the Steelers. I'll be the first to admit that. I'll be the first to admit that. I'm a man of first impressions. I'm a man of impulsivity. I'm a man of gut reactions. And what that gut reaction after that first Steelers drive told me was the Steelers are going to win this first half by a touchdown. Maybe not so much. First and goal. First and goal. Less than 5 minutes left in the half. There's always looks. Oh, there we go. Jamar Chase over the middle. Did he catch that? Did he catch that? Did he contain that all the way through? We need to see it. I don't know. They're not. Did they even rule it a touchdown? Okay, now we get the graphic. The graphic tells me it's a touchdown. Did he complete the process? Oh, I don't know. Ah, that's tough. That's tough. I think he kind of knew in his heart of hearts he didn't really have it, but the Bengals are looking pretty good. I mean, I got a lot of faith in them still. Clearly incomplete. All right, get your ass back out there. What I would like to see out of some more Bengals players, some orange decals. Like this is the time when you're wearing the whiteout jerseys. This is where you get the orange cleats out, the orange gloves. They're gonna really pop. But incomplete. Tomlin knew it. Tomlin knows all. He's the floating head in the sky. He knows all. Just rub his bald head, tell him, and then he'll tell you what you need to know. All right, second goal, 4:42 left. There's a little highlight of Drew Sample. They're not paying attention to J.J. Watt. It's Drew Sample they want to see. Oh, they're looking for Jamar again. That looked like a flag. That's within 5 yards. Oh, yep. And now they're taking that back again. Flacco's throwing great balls to Jamar. I love what he's doing. Defense? It's on the defense. There you go. There you go, Jamar Chase. Look at this ball. I love that. Ramsey versus Jamar. Look at that. Oh, he went. Oh my God, Ramsey with that. You're trying to get a call right now. You're playing defense, trying to get a call. That's brutal. He does the flop back. You don't get that, man. You don't get that call. Way to be, Jamar Chase. I love it. Flacco. I mean, like I. All right, we would like to. We'd like to see a touchdown from the Steelers before the end. I said there was going to be 10 more points. There's 7 of them right there. We like to make updates around here. It's only backup plan you need is Joe Flacco. That's exactly what Luke Combs was thinking when he thought of that song is the only backup plan you need is Flacco. All right, so we're coming up on a new segment, and I think it's going to be a returning segment of Tea Time. Old Tony gives it a go. That's where I find a headline online, some current events, some news. I give just the headline at the 2-minute warning of the first half, and I try to guess what the story's about. And then at halftime, I'll read what the actual story's about. Let's see. Let's see. I have one. One. I need to get some check marks on there. I got that. Yeah. And we got another ad read too. I mean, there's a lot. I like how I'm filling up the time now. Come on. Give me some focus. Thank you. People want to see this mug. Mumbo. Mumbo Italiano. Rodgers got the fastest release in the NFL. 1 second snap to pass. All right. 4:38 left in the first half. Bengals kicking it to the Steelers after that touchdown. Fields it at about the 4-yard line. Is that Kenneth? Gets up to the 30. I'm expecting points. I'm expecting points from the Steelers. That's exactly what I want to see out of Rodgers. When he has that little juice, he gets that extra step going out onto the field. He's excited. He's ready to play. Look at that gray. You don't get a lot of gray hairs in the NFL. There's a lot of gray in this game between Flacco and Rodgers. I love these guys still representing. I really do. All right. Let's go for a touchdown here, Steelers. I got faith in you. I got faith in you. There's gonna be a run. They're gonna want to cut this clock down all the way down. There's a run to the right. Oh, play action. He's got Warren. He's going deep. He's going deep. That's an easy pick. That's an easy pick. Look at this. Is he going all the way? Is he going all the way? Was he touched? Look at this. What a play. Oh my God. Wow. What was that, Rodgers? What did you see there? What did you see there? Not the best. Not the best. That old Tony right there, Black Ben, the Steelers in the first half. These first half bets. That's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're looking for. What was that? He wasn't even close. Did he touch him right there? I want to see if he touched him. Yeah, that's gonna come back. That's gonna come back. Come on, I thought the Steelers were gonna get something that drive. Yeah, he's like, if I had a little bit more flick on that, something could have happened. Clay Martin with the real transparency. He brings you through what the refs are doing. I like that. He says, let me think about what the refs are doing, or let me tell you what the refs are doing right here. What we're going to look at to see if DK Metcalf touched the player who intercepted the ball. We'll be right back. Exactly. He was down by Kant, and I love how quick that review was. That is going to make a difference to me, Clay. That's going to make a difference to me, Clay. It's the expedited review, and I love it. See, that's a touch right there. He's down. Ah, Roger's still pissed. Okay. 4:25 left in the first half. Bengals starting with the ball on the 24-yard line, their own 24. Flacco under center. They're going to want to waste clock. They're going to want to waste clock. Yeah, that's going to be a run play. Great run by Chase Brown to start it up. He's going far. He's going far. That's a gain of about 30, 40 yards right there. Chase Brown, come on. Is this your coming out party? This is exactly what he needed. Go, Brown, go! I love how much Chase still wants it. He's a dog. He's a dog for real. Here we go. I mean, they're looking to get points. I love it. 5 rushes for 74 yards for Brown. Love to see that. You don't gotta force it to him. Jalen Ramsey's getting cooked. He's getting cooked by Jamar. That's a flag. That's a flag. It looked like one. I have to say it looked like one. I do love that look from Ramsey, though. The no gloves, taped knuckles. That's a true sign of a football player. There's P. Ryan getting involved. He doesn't mind some yardage for him. He'll take some yards if you're giving him. The tight ends for Cincinnati getting some spotlight right here. Not for their catching abilities, but for their blocking ones. This Bengals team, they look legit. Not legit, but they're putting up a fight. I don't want to get too excited. Can they get Burrow back? And then, who knows? There he is! There he is, T. Higgins, for a touchdown. T. Higgins touchdown. No, if you don't mind. That's 3 grabs for the young fella. That's 3 grabs in the first half for the young fella. Look at this Bengals team go. I gotta text my buddy. He's a Steelers fan. He goes, let me. His name's also Tony. I go, any predictions for the game tonight? I'm heavily invested. Steelers huge money line. Then I said maybe I should have asked you before I did anything. You and Gruden, John Gruden, are online. They may murder Flacco. I'm gonna go, oh no. Oh no. There we go. I got a little ahead of my skis on that first half bet. Everything else is aligned. Everything else is aligned. Not concerned was not concerned was his response. I would be. I would be. Sorry. Here's my first reference of food during a commercial. That's that is exactly what I'm saying, people. Are you looking at this Quest protein, these Quest protein chips? If the first thing that's being advertised on a healthy food is the amount of protein in it, that's where you take your glasses off, you take a closer look because they're feeding you bullshit. If you're eating chips that taste like Doritos and you think they're healthy, get it in check. Get it in check because there ain't nothing healthy about it. Yeah, they're made with protein. They're made with a pile of shit too. If you eat shit, there's protein in that. Just because it has protein in it doesn't mean it's healthy. If you're eating chips, any sort of chip that you eat is not going to be good for you. No matter how you make it, no matter how you spin it, get that through your head. God. Wait, these chips have 16 grams of protein. It must be good for me. I'll eat the whole bag. They taste like Doritos. Let me be your guide, your shaman, because they're not telling you the right things here. They're not telling you the full story. I might be losing a sponsor, but I gotta tell you the ingredients. Here we go. Quest chip ingredients. Protein blend. Milk protein isolate, whey protein isolate. I'm fine with that. Here is where you go wrong. Here is where you go wrong. Vegetable oil, which is sunflower, canola or soybean oil, high oleic sunflower oil, highly inflammatory. Do not, do not go there. And then psyllium husk, that can't be good. Loaded taco flavor ingredients. Give me a friggin' break. Give me a friggin' break. That pisses me off. Because this is something that I just learned. I'm saying this not to shove it in your face. I'm saying this so you learn. There ain't no shortcuts. There ain't no shortcuts. You're not gonna get healthy eating Dorito chips. They're getting the ball back, the Steelers. All right. That was I have to say, there's Flacco throwing for 2 touchdowns in the first half. Why not, Flacco? Why not? What I gotta say is that was a bad interception by Rodgers. But we got 2:47 left. 2:47 left in the first half. Pitch play to start it out. Gain of about 3. Fumble. I think he was down. I think he was down. Yeah, he was down. That's fair. That's fair. It looked like he was down. Yeah, I mean he was all the way down. A lot of momentum in favor of the Bengals though. Shotgun throwing to Warren. Great broken tackle right there. Turns a 3 yard gain to about a 10 or 15 yard gain. I'm going against them in fantasy, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. All right, here is the 2 minute warning. 1:58 left in the first half. 14-10 in favor of the in favor of the Bengals. I gotta be better with the scoreboard. It's plain and simple. It's plain and simple. 14-10. All right, here we go. So this is the new segment on Tea Time. It's Old Tony Gives It a Go. So this is a headline from a news source, and I have to guess what it's about at first, and then I'll tell you what it's actually about. I'll read the story during halftime. Influencer's 3-year-old was playing, sitting in her room. After she heard a loud bang, their lives changed forever. So what this bang? So the question is, what this bang could have been that changed the trajectory of the mother and the daughter's life? Um, what could this big bang be? Yeah, I'll go there. The Big Bang Theory happened in this influencer's daughter's room. This is the start of the universe. You ever see the movie Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey? How he's able to travel in time through dimensions? That's exactly what's happening here, where there was a bang that went on in her room, and what it was, it could be as simple as a doll falling over. But that had many implications for what happens in the world from then on. That doll falling over was the domino effect that started everything, that got you in front of the screen right now watching Tea Time, that got me to do Tea Time, that got Troy Polamalu to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So that big bang that they heard was literally the big bang that started the universe. That's what I'm going to take a stab at. Stay till halftime to hear the real story. Or that could have been the real story. Look at those QBs all sitting together. Browning, Flacco, Burrow. Oh, I wish they were all Bs. That would have been fun. Warren again for a nice game. They got all their timeouts too. I think you're gonna see points from Pittsburgh. Could be 3, could be 7, but there will be points. 5th most in NFL history for pass yards. Oh, he just passed Roethlisberger in a Steelers jersey. That's awesome. I would have thought Rodgers would have more than him. Another handoff. I mean, a little bit of urgency. They need timeout right there. Need timeout. What are you doing not calling a timeout? 1:23 left on the clock. 3 timeouts left. 3rd down. No timeout there is concerning. This is a huge down. They wasted a ton of time. They are in the opposite field position right now. They just passed the 50. They're going to snap this ball with a little bit less than a minute left on the clock. Don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Let's see what they come out with this play. In the shotgun, he's looking. He's got Warren over the middle for a nice gain of 5 right there in the first down. Now we need time. Warren is getting way too involved. Warren is way too involved in this offense. I hate it. Warren's already got 11 fantasy points. Whew. Oh, I am hungry. I am. Bird flew into the window, and now it's their pet. Ah, I kind of like that local meat shop. I like that. I think you could have been on to something right there. I'm sorry I didn't recognize that earlier. I didn't see when that came in, but I think you could be right. There's a pass the game. Well, for negative yardage, you hate to see this play. Steelers going downhill quickly to end this half. They came out so hot and then down, 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 down. Look at Flacco, oh man. He's just chilling playing football. But I like what you're doing, local meat shop. I would like people to be guessing what's happening for that headline. I don't want to be the only one guessing. I would like the chat to have a guess as well. So we'll all reveal that at halftime. But there's going to be a horse race beforehand. That's coming up very, very soon. Very, very soon. All right, 2nd and 13. They had to use another timeout there. 43 seconds left. They could only be looking for 3 from Pittsburgh right now. Right over the head. What a pass right there. Oh, what happened? Did he have that still? He ripped it out of his hands. Look, give me that. Give me that. What are you doing? That was my ball. How'd you end up with that? It's my ball. Wait, we need to see this. What happened here? We need to see this. That happened very quickly. What a throw right over his head. That could have been an interception. Definitely wasn't a catch. It definitely wasn't a catch. He has it. Does he have a knee down? That could have been a turnover right there. Let's see this. That's not a catch. Yes, that's an interception. That isn't. What a play by 20 right there. Rodgers with a perfect throw right over his head to DK, but he got his hands in the mix, took it right away from him. That's a good call, Al. Was the knee down before the hand? Oh, that's close. It's very close. Rodgers, he thinks he can talk his way into a good call. Oh, I love oh, really cool interception. Really cool, well, not only cool interception, but cool celebration right there. I love that. I want to know the inspiration behind that. What a play. Rodgers doesn't like that. He threw 2 picks. He's got 2 picks. DK knew, right? But how he got up, he knew he didn't have that. What a play. Look at the Bengals. Look at the Bengals. Can they get some more points? We have 40 seconds left in the half. 14-10. We might not be able to get points, but we could get a reception from T.T. Higgins. He's looking for his guy. What a throw. What a throw. Flacco is slinging it tonight. Look at this. Look at this throw. Look at this. He knew where he was going to be. He just joined this team last week. Look at that. He wasn't even through his break yet. Right over his head. Look how he drags a foot, too. Oh, That's a professional. That's a professional. He just joined this team last week. Flacco is still good. Come on with this review. Just give it to him. Just give it to him. Wow, I'm getting excited. All right, let me pull up that story. When I went to go find the story, this is a website. Does anyone still use this website? I got the story from Yahoo. Does anyone still use this? All right, this was towards the bottom. Let's see. Let's see. It's a little bit down. It's a little bit down from here. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, there it is. The influencer is Eileen Laughlin. Opened up 7 years after the death of her daughter. Oh, God. I picked a sad story. Oh, God, why did I do this? I gotta go through with it, but this story is gonna be sad. Oh, I didn't mean, I meant to pick a lighthearted one. Oh, God. Not good. Not good. Oh, heaven let your light shine now. Incomplete? How is that incomplete? Oh, see, like that's where it get like he never lost possession of that. He never lost possession of that. I hate that call. I hate that call. I understand it. I just don't like it. I can have an understanding of it and not like it. That those two things can be true. All right, Flacco moving Jamar. I wouldn't mind one more T Higgins grab just for fun. He's looking him. He's looking him. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Jamar Chase, get out of bounds, young fella. That was too much. You did too much there. He was trying to make a point. Jeez, how many grabs does he have in the first half? Stats by X-Ray. How are we not showing? How receiving? Oh God! All right, all right. Flacco in the shotgun. He's got Jamar again. Why not? Why not? This guy's unreal. Jalen Ramsey is getting cooked. He's getting absolutely cooked. We need to double cover him. Look at the side eye from Joe. He's like, I see you. Don't worry, I see you. I'll get it to you. This is crazy. He has 7 grabs in the first half. Look at this. That's crazy. He just joined this team last week. He already loves Jamar Chase. Get some more points. Yep, get some more. I like it though. Yes, a flag. We love it. We love it. I like you're looking T. You're looking T. Sorry. Oh, that's terrible. You just saw the jersey pull. I don't like that call. That's a little too soft for my liking. It's a little too ticky tack. Let the boys play. Flacco in the shotgun. Where else would he be? Throwing to Jamar Chase. Who else? He had him open too. We need a new guy on him. We need a new guy on him because he's getting absolutely cooked. He's burnt to a crisp right now, Jalen Ramsey. You should have taken him out of the oven 10 minutes ago. And it's not. It's like it's not even the type of burnt that like you get away with. It's the type of burnt that you go, oh, and you just throw it in the trash. Come on, let's get some more yard. I think they're probably gonna go for a deep play right here. Yeah, they just need to get some. They need to get some yards for McPherson. Yeah, they'll let it go down. You use a timeout. You don't need to spike it. Timeout, timeout. What are you doing? Let's not get crazy. Oh my God, don't get crazy. Don't get greedy. Get some points out there. Get some points on the board. We love it. We love it. 7 catches already for Jamar Chase. That's crazy. This is a first half. He's going to have 15 grabs. He's got a touchdown. Higgins got a touchdown. Joe Flacco. He's getting the job done. This was why Tomlin was pissed. He knew that Flacco still has it. This is why he was pissed that the Browns traded the Bengals to the team. Sorry, this is why he was pissed that the Browns traded Flacco to the Bengals in the division. He didn't want to go up against them. Oh, that would have been good from 70. Holy shit, McPherson. That's how you end it. All right, here's what we're doing. Here's what we're doing. We're going to update the scoreboard first and foremost. That's 17 for the Bengals. 17 for the Bengals, 10 Pittsburgh. I wasn't going to predict this. I was going the opposite way to start this game, and I love where it's heading. I love where it's heading. Let's keep heading in that direction. If you are watching, we are doing our second horse race of the night. I got to go a little tinkle tinkle in the potty. By the time I come back, I want a full horse race board, numbers 1 through 6. Get there. Get there. Whoa. Heaven, let your light shine down. Whoa. Heaven, let your light shine down. All right. Riley, I see you. Riley, do you consider yourself a student of the game? Because you saw 5 get the dub last one. You go back in for the 5. I like where you're headed. Local meat shop. Local meat shop. I have to pay my respects. He's a tea timer. He might not always be in the chat, but he's popping his head out and he's picking the correct number for himself. That's a Bo. Bo. We got 4 and 5. I'm gonna let that play out a little bit. I've been live for an hour 44 minutes. I'm gonna go to an hour 40. So it's about to be an hour 45. I'm gonna go to an hour 47. An hour 47 is when I cut it off. No one else is in there. Could be a 2-pony race, but we got 4 spots available. Let me tell you this. If you are watching and you are wanting to be a part of a horse race, like and subscribe. I don't say that enough. I don't like that. Oh, why 2 plus 4, Mac? Why 2 plus 4? I don't get that math. But if you are watching this, like and subscribe. Tell a friend to like and subscribe. If you like, because what's going to happen is I'm going to give away an Uber Eats gift card at the end of this month to the horse race winner, the person who wins the most horse races. But I cannot give it to you if you are not subscribed to Tea Time. Please like and subscribe to Tea Time, and then also what you got to do is tell a friend. And then if you're in here right now and you have a friend right now that you know is watching the game, tell them to log on to Tea Time or log on to YouTube, log on to Twitch, log on to X, find Tea Time, and then get in on this horse race. We got 4, 5, and 6. Riley, yeah, thank you. I think so too. I think so too. But we're going from the bottom up here. It's remember, you know that guy Aubrey Graham, better known as AKA Drake. He's got a little song that goes, "Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team fucking here." So this is the we've already been at the bottom. We're starting to go up, and once we're all the way at the top, it's gonna be impossible to get into a horse race this easy. So be grateful, be lucky, feel the blessing of being able to pick your pick of the litter for a horse race number. So we got 4, 5, and 6 taken. Oh, we have 10 seconds. We have 10 seconds before it's cut off. It's 10 seconds before it's cut off. I'm fine with a 4, 5, 6. I'm fine with a 4, 5, 6. We need someone other than Mac to win this because he's kind of pulling away. If you can see from the horse race leaderboard, he's got 5 dubs. Riley Frazier, you just got 1. I think the local meat shop is due for 1. I don't know if the local meat shop has ever won a race. Let me get this in. Let me get this pointed up, ready to go. The horse track, it's beaten up. It's beaten up. It's muddy out there. But we like to get gritty. We like getting gritty around here. So we are getting this in position. Don't worry. Don't you worry, you little ass cheeks. There we go. All right. So just to break it down, this is the second horse race of the month. Second horse race of the day. We got Riley Frazier in the 5 spot. We got the local meat shop in the 4, and none other than Ryan Mack in the 6. Let's get it popping. Let's get it cracking. Let's move in the north direction. It's a 1. A 1 is moving on first. It's just fitting that 1 goes first. And there's a 5. Riley, he saw what he liked. He knew what he liked. He liked what he saw, and he picked the 5 after Ryan Mack went in. There's a 4. There's the 4. It's 4 for the local meat shop, and there's 6 right in a row. The 4, 5, 6. I love it. We need 2 and 3 to get out of the gates. Now it's a race. That's a 3. That's a 3 spot. Hold on. We should move this. No, we're moving it that way. There we go. That's a 3. I wouldn't mind a 2 right here. I wouldn't mind a 2 just to level up the playing field. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's when I'm really in control right here. I got the dice moving and grooving, all the right directions. Everyone is tied for first place. Everyone is out of the gates. Now the race is officially started. And there's a 6. There's a Ryan Mack 6. He is so hot, it's ridiculous. October's his month. There's Foe. Local meat shop with the Foe. Get yourself on the local meat shop. There's a 2. There's a 2. 3-way tie for first place. 3-way tie for second place. There's a 6. There's Ryan Mack. You want to get on his level. You want to... Oh, there's another 6. I mean, he's pulling away. So... if I were you, I would get in the chat right now and I would ask Ryan Mack, what did he have for breakfast today? What has he been doing differently in October that is resulting in all these wins? Because it's at a ridiculous proportion he's winning these. And there's a 1 right there. That was a good roll right there just for the dramatic feature of it. And there's another 1 right there. It's a vacancy. It's unoccupied. And there's a 4 for foe. Come on, Riley. Come on, Riley. I'm rooting for you. There's a 3. There's a 3. Riley in dead last place. Come on, man. We're rooting for you over here. There's a 6. Oh, no. Ryan Mack, he can do no wrong. He can do no wrong. It's a 1. It's a 1, and a 1 is in second place. Sole possession in second place, and there's a 6. Guys, this is going to be a quick horse race. Ryan Mack is 2 away from winning. I've never seen anything like this before. There's a 2. Just to have some parity, we need a 5. Give Riley a 5. There's a 5, Riley, just for you. Just for you, buddy. Come on. There's a 1. That's okay. 1's unoccupied. 1's vacant, but we like to see 1 moving in. There's a 3. There's a 3. Okay. All right. We need to slowly move the pack up towards Ryan. And there's a 6. Oh, no, guys. I mean, 6. When in doubt, pick 6. It's really just a trusty horse that you can trust. And there's a 2. There's a 2. Guys, we need a little bit of parity. We need these guys moving up and onward. There's a 5. Come on, Riley. Riley never says never. Never give up, Riley. Heart of a lion. There's a 2. There's a 2 moving up. 1 and 2 tied for second place. Oh, God, guys. Whatever Ryan Mack is cooking with, I need you to get on that level. I need you to find out what makes this guy tick, what is causing him to have such a resurrection. October is his month. He has now won 6 horse races. He has won 6 horse races in the month of October. It's getting ridiculous. Let me move you up there, young fella. I mean, availability is the best ability. I will say his rate being in on the horse races is like no one else. There might just be one person that rivals with him, but let's be real. What he is doing right now is something special. Look at this. October's very own. You got that right. Riley, I love that. I don't want you to give up faith now. There's going to be plenty of more horse races to go. Do not give up the faith. We got to go. We like to make updates around here. We got to get that update on the horse race leaderboard. There is 6. This guy just won in September. Let's not forget he just won in September. He's hot. He's hot. He didn't even have the first pick that one. He chose the 6, but let's be honest, the 6, you can never go wrong. So there's our horse race, our halftime horse race. Now we have to have the second half of our segment. We would like to know. We would like to know that, Riley. But what we would also like to know is the second half of our segment, Old Tony Gives It a Go. The title of the article that we're going into is Influencer's 3-year-old daughter was playing sitting in her room after she heard a loud bang. Their lives changed forever. My guess about that big bang was that it was the literal big bang that started our universe, and really that was the first. It was almost like Adam and Eve with the apple. That was the first thing that happened that sprouted everything from there. But let's read this story to find out what actually happened. And a little precursor, a little prelude. It looks sad. I did not want it to be sad, and it's gonna be sad. All right, 7. So let's see. This is already where it's starting. So the influencer's name is Eileen Laughlin. She's from Ireland, and her daughter's name is Annabelle. This is the need to know section. 7 years after the death of her 3-year-old daughter Annabelle. See, this is not what I wanted, but I have to continue. Influencer Eileen Laughlin opened up about the grieving process in an interview on Ireland AM. The creator, who has published a children's book inspired by her late daughter, described the ways that her family continues to honor Annabelle's memory. Life still keeps going. You have no choice. That's right, Eileen. Influencer Eileen Laughlin's face lights up when she talks about her daughter Annabelle. She was just full of adventure, said the content creator and mom of 4 during an October 14th interview on Ireland AM. At about 10 a.m. on a Friday morning in 2018, during the teacher's midterm break, Laughlin's kids had friends over their house. Annabelle was 3 years old at the time. I had heard a loud bang in our sitting room, So that's something that is specific to Ireland. I've never heard of a sitting room before. I would assume that's the living room in our case. Uh, Remembered Laughlin on the recent TV appearance, and from there, our lives changed forever. Laughlin shared that her daughter experienced severe trauma to her head, and the ambulance immediately rushed to the scene before Annabelle was airlifted to a local children's hospital. Roughly 5 hours later, she was brought in to talk to a doctor, expecting that they would inform her her daughter was okay, but instead, the doctors told her daughter was going to die. Guys, I'm sorry. This is not what tea time's about, but I have no choice. This is what we selected. I hope there's a positive turn. She was there that morning, said Laughlin, her voice breaking during the interview, and she was gone that evening. In the 7 years since Annabelle's tragic accident, shared Laughlin, the grieving process has changed. Life still keeps going. You have no choice, she said. And anyone going through grief will realize it's really difficult to watch the world continue. But gradually you go from living day to day, then from week to week, month to month, and then you get the opportunity to do things like this and keep their memories alive. It was great for us having the boys that it was great for us having the boys that you had a focus. You had to get up, continued Laughlin, describing the huge guilt she felt by any unrelated feelings of happiness she might have felt in the days and weeks after her daughter's death. We very much consciously said we need to lead by example. We need to show them it's okay to live our life. Less than a year after her daughter's funeral, Laughlin and her family were also able to host Annabelle's All Stars, a hurling tournament that raised a huge amount of money for 3 different charities. Never miss a store. Oh, she she only had 3.5 years to make her mark, said Laughlin during the interview, and we continue to keep her memory alive for us, for the boys. It was a huge worry for us in the beginning, but now I know 7 years on that she is absolutely so remembered by so many people. Even now, Annabelle's memory is being preserved in a new children's book titled Annabelle's Adventures at the Beach, which her mother said first originated from a notebook in which she used to write down memories of Annabelle in the wake of her death. I'm a primary school teacher and I'm a mother, so I've spent hours and hours reading children's picture books, and I love the imagination and the creativity. I love them, said Laughlin. So it just came to me that I would write one in the memory of Annabelle. During the interview, she described the book as a culmination of all our days out together on the beach. The pages are adorned with drawings of the entire family, including their youngest daughter, who wasn't born yet when Annabelle died, who is represented as a butterfly. We talk about it, we're open, said Laughlin of her daughter's death, describing how our family continues to grieve. We talk about it with our friends and family. We talk with our friends and family about Annabelle, about life, about happy days, sad days. Guys, that wasn't the story that I wanted to bring you, and that was that brought me to a bit of emotions, just bringing you through that. But we can change this to a positive, as Eileen Laughlin did. Is even though sad things and bad things happen during this life, you do have to continue. You do have to live on, and you can still preserve those memories and live out those happy days even without Annabelle. So rest in peace, and we must continue with this stream despite a little sad bump in the road. All right, it is the start of the second half. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, Ev. That makes a lot of sense that there should be tape on the racetrack. It would prevent a lot of work on my end. I think you could be right. I just want to have the ability to slide like I do, but I think it's still worth it. All right, 3rd and 2, Bengals with the ball. Hand off to Chase Brown for a first down. We got to check in on those live odds. The much maligned offensive line. I like what you did there, Herb Street. They're coming together though, this team. They're doing exactly what they need to get Flacco enough time to throw to his people. Bengals heavy favorites to win. There's Chase Brown finding a seam. 8 yards. He's running the ball hard. Come on now. Come on now. For Jamar Chase. Yeah, look at that. 6 rushes for 81. Flacco, he wants to get a little bit more comfy at the shotgun position. I mean, of course. 10 grabs for Jamar Chase. Easy first down. Come on. Come on. Great check. Great blitz pickup by Chase Brown right there, too. That's crazy. He's got 10 grabs. Who's going to cover him? They need to change the defense up. 10 grabs. Don't forget about T, though. Don't forget about T. Yeah, come on across. Oh, no, there's Jamar Chase. Oh, my God. This guy is ridiculous. Get him the ball every time. This is crazy, the way he's balling out. This is crazy. See, you gotta listen to these things. He did say that. Flacco mentioned how good these guys are. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. It's got to be an absolute treat to throw them, especially coming from the Browns, where your best receiver option was Jerry Jeudy. People fell for that real bad, huh? It's a good run of 3 or 4 right there. All right, let's get this box score up on the side. Yep. Because even the x-ray stats, they're not giving us the full picture. Wow. All right. Bengals at about the 15-yard line, 2nd and 7. Time winding down in the third. Not really, but a little bit more than 10 minutes left. Flacco evading pressure, goes to the corner of the end zone. There's no one. There's no one. I agree, Riley. They definitely do have to win this game. I thought their season was over once Joe Burrow went down, and if they kept going with Browning, it certainly would have been over. But with Flacco now, they have a breath of fresh air. They have a breath of life. If they could survive, if I don't know when Burrow is planning to come back, but man, I don't want there to be any more good teams in the AFC because it just lowers the odds for my Patriots to get in the playoffs. Look at that. Hitting these guys on slants. He is Sovius. Look at these guys. It's unreal. It's unreal. Flacco. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the whistle? He got stood up. He literally got stood up, but he just fell forward for a first. I love to see it. Oh, he's challenging. I mean, you already got the first down. Why risk the challenge flag? You're running right now. You got Flacco doing a QB sneak. That's almost as guaranteed as Jalen Hurts with the tush push. All right, let's take a look. I mean, it looked like he was a good yard short on that first position. He's got someone to throw the flag for him. What a play by Zach Taylor. He looks over the side, throw it. The guy throws it perfectly in front of the ref. What an operation. Boom, boom. All right. Second half predictions. I need second half predictions. Um, Second half predictions. I need to hear from you. And what do you guys think about the second half? Who's going to be highlighted? What's going to happen with both teams? What's going to be the final score? And then I will give my prediction as well. We have two more ad reads to go. Two more ad reads to go. We got two more segments to go. And then including this one, three. I mean, we got stuff for the rest of the show for sure. Let me hear if you are in the chat. If you're in the chat, let me hear it because I want to hear your prediction for the rest of this game. I'll give you mine just to get those gears turning a little bit. It's different than what I had at the beginning of this game. What I thought from the beginning of this game was, I like that, Riley. Totally did. What I thought from the beginning of this game was Steelers out to an early lead, which they did. It was a 10-0. I thought they were going to pile on. I thought it was going to be a dominant performance by the Steelers, but Flacco is always in a position where he's playing from behind. He never gives up. I thought there was going to be a lot of points for the Steelers because of the bad Bengals defense, and I thought that the Bengals would be playing from behind and scoring a lot of points on that back end as well, and then maybe a backdoor cover. That's what I thought. Now what I'm thinking is the Bengals are going to win this game out, right? The Bengals are probably, I think the Steelers are stymied on offense. What's the score right now? 17-10. My prediction for the final score is 31-23. 31-23 in favor of the Bengals. Halftime predictions. We got two more segments. I'll do it next commercial break. We got an ad read. New sponsor alert. New sponsor alert. Ooh, it's going to be fun. I'm excited about them. Oh, he was short. He's sneaking again with Big Joe Flacco. Yep, that's an easy first. Why even throw the challenge, man? Lose a timeout. You know how easy it is for Flacco to get a first right there. He's about, if you lay down two Joe Flaccos with the football, I think you get a first down. Yes, Joe Flacco is 15 feet tall. Do that math. Do that math. I hope my T-timers are fluent in quick math. I don't know, Riley. I don't know, but they got the first. They got the first. All right, we got a little bit less than 9 minutes left in the third quarter. First and goal for the Bengals. Hand off to P. Ryan. He's not someone that I'm gonna get excited about. Give it to anyone else. Oh, nice play by Ramsey. 5-on-5 right there. Ramsey on Higgins. That was the first good play he made all day. Yeah, he was all over that. He was all over that. He needed every inch to stop that pass. He needed every inch of himself. Now he's lined up against Jamar. I don't know. I might be looking for a tight end right here if I'm Flacco. Of course, he's looking Jamar's way. He's rolling out. He's still looking. Nothing. Nothing. 4th and goal. I mean, here comes a kick. Here comes a field goal. Good stand by the Steelers right there. Stop the bleeding a little bit. Yeah, they were all over that. Nowhere to go. McPherson, this is as easy as waking up in the morning, buddy. You just do it. You do it naturally. Sun coming through the blinds. Time to start the day. 23-yard field goal, middle. Bang. 2010. 2010. We're going to make that update. Don't you worry. 20 to 10. Beautiful. All right, let's see how we're trending. We need another touchdown. We need another touchdown in this quarter. I think it will be in favor of the Steelers. You're right about that, local meat shop. Sometimes it's hard, but I say in the fact that you still do it. No matter if it's hard, if it's easy, some days you still wake up and you do it. So and that's what a McPherson 23-yard field goal is like. He's just like, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard, but either way, it gets done. Gainwell, nice return. Keep him out on the field. Keep him out on the field. Come on, he wants to stay on the field. He wants to stay on the field. Let's get a couple fantasy matchup updates. All right, so we got Metcalf hasn't done. I mean, I think he's gonna start to come alive right here. So I got a matchup right now. I'm going against the Steelers D, and then I got Metcalf and Chase Brown. Steelers D's got 3 points. Chase Brown's got 8.8. Metcalf's got 6.5. I'm fine. I'm fine with where I'm at. I'm very fine with where I'm at. They love pitching the ball. Good gain right there, about 5 yards. They gotta start throwing the ball again. That's what was working for them. All right, we got 30 points. Looking to get over 45 points. I don't know. I'm starting to not like that as much. Rodgers in the shotgun. Look, Metcalf right here. Quick bubble pass. Another pitch. They love pitching it. Oh my God, this guy's good with the ball in his hands, though. Warren for a first down. He's killing me. He's killing me. Let's look at that matchup. That's the one that we need to look at. Oh, I'm going against Chase Brown too. I'm going against Chase Brown and Jalen Warren. Jalen Warren's got 12. Chase Brown's got 8.8. It's gonna be a tough one. That is going to be a tough one. I don't like my odds there. I'm due for a loss. I won 4 in a row, and I have one of the least amount of points in the league. Due for a loss. Puka Nacua might be out too. Oh, what a rhyme. What a rhyme. Oh, I mean, it's just been all Warren this whole drive. They haven't had to do much of anything else. Let's see. Whatever I roll right now will be the last digit of the final score. 5. Take that for what you will. I don't know. Stevie split, so we got, of course, local meat shop. We have familial obligations on Sunday morning as it goes. Got to go to church. So the show, what I'm thinking is, I think we got to do the show at 9. I think the show is going to be 9 to 10, which isn't great for viewership, but you still got to get it out there. If he's not really a morning guy, self-proclaimed not morning guy, but I'll have him. I'll still have him on here. Yeah. What is he looking for? He didn't even know where the ball was. Is this guy fat? He's looking kind of fat, this guy. He was out of breath just doing that 10-yard route. All right, 3rd and 8, 5 minutes left. Yeah, Washington quickly subbing out right there. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get that look again. You're not going to get that look again. If Rodgers can't trust you to do that, then that's it. Finito. Oh my God, there he is, Wilson, getting airborne. Getting airborne for a couple extra. Carl, did you see that tattoo on the back of Roman Wilson's arm? It's worth noting. Look, Gainwell. Oh my God. We need a little Gainwell to get in there. Wouldn't mind a little Gainwell getting in there. Flag. Double foul right there. The good old double foul. Offsetting penalties like it never happened. Let's look back. Rogers is very animated. He usually is, but looking especially animated tonight. Look at this guy trying to get off the field. A little bit more hustle right there. You're jogging. What's a cheeseburger? I already forget what I said. I could go for a cheeseburger. Oof. Here we go. Where's he looking? Washington. They can't bring this guy down. Nice tackle right there. This guy is massive, Washington. My lord, they're really trying to get him the ball. Nice defense right there. This guy 20 in the defensive backfield for as a defense. Oh, it's a no, Carl. It's a you've seen this on plenty of girls before. It's a butterfly on the back of his arm. Like not only is it a butterfly, but back of the arm. That is a feminine position. That is a feminine position for that tattoo. Oh no, he went down. Was he celebrating after? Oh, that just looks like a, a little hit. Oh, just cramping. Just cramping. Don't worry. Let's still hit that though. Come on. We always do our handshake. Come on, man. You're hurt. You're hurt. No, we still got to do the handshake though. Still got to do the handshake. I love that out of him. I really do love Rodgers. What is he gonna do after football? He's gonna disappear. All right, 3rd and 18. I mean, this got field goal written all over it, but still got to do the play nonetheless. They're gonna be looking Metcalf in the end zone. That's the only route. Yeah, they were looking for. Oh my God, what a throw! Oh yeah, Fryermuth. What a play! Look at this. He's looking for someone. He's looking for someone to give the ball to. No, he's just taunting the Cincinnati faithful. I was not expecting Fryermuth touchdown right there. 2 tight end touchdowns for the Steelers. Let's look at this. Look at that wide open middle of the field. Oh, look at that. He knew. Let's see. This was a beautiful pass. Oh, what a throw. That's insane. These old guys, the Unks, are playing their asses off. Yeah, we make updates around here. That's 17. Set 2017. Oh no. Don't make this a game now. Don't make this a game now. That's a lot of fun. Let's continue with it. Let's continue with it. Okay. Look at that. The patented Rodgers jog and fist pump. Guys, what I've been doing to the show is I'm trying to fill in the gaps of the commercials. Not what just these sponsors, they paid to be on the show, so who am I to withdraw their right to be a part of it? This is a new sponsor alert. This sponsor is called Replacement Toes. You ever get tired of looking down and seeing the same thing every day? Those toes need a little spruce up to really get the people excited. Don't let your toes turn into woes and call in the replacements. Fat, small, skinny, tall, Replacement Toes has it all. New toes on 2! New toes on 2! How to hike? The Replacement Toes. They're not for everyone, but if you get it, you get it. How to hike? Oh, that's one of my new favorite things to do is this random hut hike. This feels right. This feels right. So shout out to the Replacement Toes. We have the return sponsor of the water infused water, and then we got Replacement Toes. We got one other sponsor for tonight. We got 2 more segments, so I mean we got a lot of good stuff to go. Things to get excited about. Things that will make you feel the type of way. That's a game I really like. Vikings, Chargers. That's gonna be an exciting game. Oh, look, he's cheering on Ramsey. He knows he needs him, and he's been getting cooked to a crisp by Chef Flacco. He's just flambeing Ramsey out there with the little Jamar Chase. There's Samaji. Good return right there, about the 32. Oh, look at that. The only guy that stuck around is Rodgers. Well, the 2 old guys, the only 2 guys that aren't hurt out of Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Flacco, and Rodgers. Yeah, he wears his expression on his face. Heart on the sleeve type of guy Rogers is. Gotta respect it. Chase Brown. Whole lot of nothing right there. Whole lot of nothing. Guy, Flacco, what I will ask, so we got 3:30 left in the third. We got T. Higgins, he's got 2 grabs. I can imagine him with the 4th. It's getting harder for me to imagine him with the 5th. Would really love to see a grab on this drive. Would really Bengals. They're slowing down. I mean, this is where you look Chase, obviously. Look Higgins, though. You're going to look Chase, I want you to look Higgins. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's another grab for the T fella. He's teed up. T Higgins, tea time. Formal invitation when you got your bye week. Come on the show. What do we got? 3rd down. He's going deep. Oh, what a throw. Oh my God. A dime. A dime by Flacco to Iasovis. This guy, I mean, the old guys are really showing out tonight. Look at this throw. This is a handsome fella, number 80. Yeah, he's looking Jamar Chase. No, I mean, woof. What a play for him just to, for 23 just to stick along. What a play. Woo, woo. Oh, look, he's bleeding on the hand, too. This guy is a gamer, Flacco. What a play. Yeah, right over the middle. Yep, there's 5. T. Higgins. That's the type of shit that we see. We got that vision. We got that vision, baby. That was easy. It was too easy. Now we need. We like to make updates around here. That's Look at that foresight right there. Come on, Flacco Dacco. Yeah, he's looking Chase. A quick slant. That is impossible to cover. I can't believe the way Flacco looks. Final minute of the quarter. You know what that means, people. We got a horse race coming up. 3rd horse race of the night. Ryan Mack is 2-0. Who's going to dethrone this guy? We like to make updates around here, though. We like to make updates. That's a check. Deserves a check. Deserves a check. Ooh. We could use 7. Actually, we don't even really need 7. We'll take it, though. 23 seconds left. Everyone start piling back in. We want a horse race. Let's fill out the board. Let's fill out the board. I'm in between what I want because I need. I guess if I'm weighing out the I got him in one league. This is the trouble of having multiple fantasy leagues. You know it. You know it. You know the struggle. You're playing against them. You got him in one league. You got to weigh out the options. End of the 3rd quarter, and that means it's time for a horse race. If I know 2 people are going to be in here, like clockwork now, it's Riley Frazier and it's Ryan McAuliffe. Let's see if they prove to be true tea timers. Who's a true tea timer? Who's going to be in this horse race? I'm sorry, I had to pee again. A lot of water today. It's that water-infused water. When you have the water-infused water, it's like when you have a full bottle, it's like having two. Get in for a horse race. I want to see numbers when I come back. Oh, look at this! O'Brien, you were the only. I wish the Mega Fork could have stayed. You were the only vote for the Mega Fork. O'Brien, you are the only person in here right now who is horse racing. So I'm gonna give it till. So it's two. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 32 minutes right now. I'm gonna give it to 2:33. What I want to happen is, if there's no one else that's going to challenge you, what I want you to do is you pick. The odds are going to be forever in your favor. You're going to pick one horse that is not you. You're going to pick one, or you can pick odds and evens. You can do odds or evens, or you just pick one horse that's not you. So you got the odds in your favor, or it could be a computer win. Tell me what you want. Is anyone going to challenge him? 30 seconds to challenge Obi. I'm going to get this in set match. How's Mohegan, baby? Oh, they're dumb. They're so dumb. How are they not in here? How are they not in here? All right, we got it right there. There's about to be a touchdown, too. There's about to be a friggin' touchdown. All right, Mike. Do you want odds or you want evens? Yeah, there's a touchdown. There's a touchdown. The Bengals. The fucking Bengals, man. All right, Obi. Do you want odds? You want... Oh, never mind. We got 1v1 right there. We don't need it. 1v1. Waving Willie coming in here. Is this Joe or is this Evan? I kind of hope it's Joe. We got... Look at the Bengals. And that's the over. No, it's not. All right, maybe I just jinxed it. Maybe I just jinxed it. All right, we got 1 and we got 4 going in here. Let's get it cracking. That's a 4 right there. Really hot start for Mikey O'Brien. Really hot start. There's 3. 3 and 4 out of the gates. Who's gonna join? It's 1. Waving Willie. Get in the mix, why don't you? There's a 3. 3's out to the lead. 3's out and it's winning. It's a 6. It's a 6. Okay, let's get everyone in the party. Let's get everyone in the party. That's 4. That's 4, and that's Mikey O. Mikey O tackle the lead. There's a 2. There's a 2. We need a 5 in there. There's a 3. 3's out to the lead. 2, but Obi, you're going straight up against Waving Willie right now. That's a 2. That's a 2. Look at this. Look at this. I like this. This is a good spread right now. This is a good spread. That's a 5. Everyone is out of the gates. Everyone is racing. Let's go. That's a 6. Of course. Can't never dump a 6. Never, there's a 5 right there. Okay, look at this. There's a lot of parity in this race. 4-way tie. Oh, there's 3. 3's getting out to the hot start, increasing its lead ever so more. Ever so more. That's 2 ahead of everyone else. And that's 6. 6 wants in the mix. 6 wants in the mix. No, but, oh, look at that. That is an edge. That is an edge. That is a no roll. That is a no roll. It's a re-roll. That's a 3. Oh, my God. 3, it's hot. 3 is extraordinarily hot. There's 1. Evan, there's 1. Oh, and just Waving Willie. Sorry, it's Waving Willie. That's 5. That's 5. Come on now. Where's 4? There's 3 again. Wow, 3 is just dominating this race through and through. Oh, and there's a 1. There's a 1 for Waving Willie. Waving Willie, you going to make your way onto the scoreboard? There's a 6. There's a 6 moving up. Soul second place for 6. There's 3 over there. Oh, God. I mean, we just do this to show that this is what you should have picked. It's a vacant horse. There's 6 again. There's 6 again. The horses that are going 1 and 4. Nowhere. There's 1 right there. Waving Willie wanted to be a part of the mix. Come on. That's off the board. It's off the board. That's no one. That's all. And there's 5 right there. That's 5. Okay, now. Obi, where's the 4? Where's the 4 when you need it? There's a 4. Oh, my God. Right on cue. Come on. Let's give him a couple. Let's get him a couple. There's 1. Waving Willie. Waving Willie rearing its naked head. It's a 4. There we go, O'Brien. Now we're really in the mix. Let's move. No more 3s. There's a 5. There's a 5. There's a 3-way tie for second place. 2 behind 3. There's a 5 again. Oh, sole possession in second place. Just 1 behind. 5's been hot tonight. There's 4. Mikey O'Brien moving up. Look at this now. Look at this now. There's a 1 waving Willie right behind. Tied for second place. 1 again. Waving Willie coming down to the wire. Is he going to do it? Is he going to do it? It's a 3. It's a 3. That's okay. That's a vacant horse. Now Waving Willie's turn. That's a no roll. It was a 3 anyways. It was a no roll. It was a 3. There's a 4. Mike O'Brien. Come on. Do 1 more. I'd like to see 1 more 4. There's another 4, Mikey O'Brien. It's 1 and 4 coming down to the wire. Who's going to do it? It's 4. Mikey O'Brien comes out of the woodwork. He does it. He does it for the people. He does it for himself. He finishes with 3 in a row to win the horse race. There you go, Mikey O. What a finish. What a finish. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on. That's fun. That's fun. We like to make updates around here. Where is the horse race leaderboard? Mikey O, he's got 4. He's got 4. Look at that. No, I can't let that settle like that. That's not good. Here we go. Mike O, second place. No longer tied for second place. It's straight up. That was a huge win. That come from behind win, Mike. That was great. That deserves a round of applause. GG's in the chat for Mike. GG's in the chat. Oh, well, the Steelers are moving the ball now. There's DK. Don't mind if you get in the end zone. Here we go, 3rd and 4. You know they got to be going. Actually, they don't have to be going for this. They don't, but they would. Look at Washington. He wants to get involved. Imagine trying to tackle this guy. My God. A lot of action for Washington tonight. Has he caught the ball 3 times? Who's going to get in there? I wouldn't mind throwing Gainwell in there. Wouldn't mind throwing Gainwell in there. Oh, that's great. Look at Washington. No, it's Warren in there. Why Warren? We need Kenneth. We need Kenneth. They hand it off to him, of course. Where is he? Where is he? Where was he in that mix? Take him out. Put in Kenneth. We need a little bit more weight behind it. Oh, they got both backs out there. Kenneth Gainwell getting in the mix. Come on now. We wouldn't mind a TD on the Gainwell side. Sorry, that wasn't me. Give it to Kenneth. Look at him. Look at him. Back in the end zone. Of course, Washington. That my guy Mikey Poudre said that. Look, he's going 6-7, 6-7. Washington touchdown. I gotta text my guy. He told me that. great play right there. Darnell Washington really getting involved. We like to make updates around here, so we're going to add another 7 to Pittsburgh's total. And then we add, oh no, I'm not done. I'm not done. Let's do this. That's already the over. Look at that go. Look at that go. 2 for 2 on the night. Let's see if the Bengals can hold strong here. It's gonna be so. My final prediction was 31-23. Can we go 30-24? Oh wait, I got stuff. I got stuff. All right. So we have a little segment. This segment is called Tea Time to Be Had this weekend. So this is strictly for Thursday nights, and what I want to hear from the chat, what I want to hear from the people is what do they have planned for this weekend? I want to hear your plans. As simple as that. Anything good planned, anything wholesome planned, anything different and fun planned. And also, I'll share my plans. But actually, as always, let me start radio. I'll start with my plans. So tomorrow night, it's my brother's girlfriend's birthday. We are going out to dinner, and we're gonna have a great night together. We're going out with. I'm the fifth wheel. We got 2 couples going, and then me. So hey, I'm gonna have fun either way. Then we got Saturday coming along, and we got golf. Golf in New England in the fall. There's nothing better, but you have that little bittersweet taste because you know that it's coming to an end soon. But you get it in while you can. I'm really excited to golf on Saturday morning. Sunday, gonna be with the family for a family brunch, and then on Sunday afternoon, going to my buddy's place, my buddy Hot Dog FC. We're going to his place for some football. So great weekend lined up ahead. Tell me what you got. So so they keep talking about that Tomlin was pissed off that Flacco was traded. Flacco was traded within the division. And now I'm starting to see maybe why they did that, because the Browns already know by the time they traded Flacco, they already knew that he was out of it. They already knew that it was done. The Brown season was done. So why not fuck everyone else over in the AFC North and have them have to go against Flacco? I love that. I love that. That's chess and checkers. I mean, the Browns, they suck, but they know how to suck a little bit less than everyone else, or like they can be a little bit conniving with how they suck. All right, we got 11 minutes left in the fourth, 27-24. Oh, what a run, Chase. Doesn't like what he sees at first, regains and goes. Flacco, I love to see what he's got to do tonight. Look at this. A little bit of angle on that fist. It wasn't just like this. It wasn't like this. A little bit of that backwards. I don't know what that is, Flacco, but I like it. Oh, little play action to Noah Fant. He's getting involved tonight. Oh my God, look at that. Oof, that looked like a hard hit too. Noah Fant getting involved. Since when this guy? Since when this guy? Go deep. That's a forward pass. Get on the ball. Come on, T. Higgins. A little bit of awareness there. Just drop on the ball just in case. Mike Obi, I've never seen you win this many horse races until an Uber Eats gift card was in play. Uh, all right, 9:30 left in the game. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. Throw it to Jamar Chase, of course. Good gain of 5 right there. All right, dropping back. And that's Jamar Chase breaking a couple tackles. What I was saying earlier, I don't know if I finished my thought, but what people don't give Jamar Chase enough credit for is how strong he is. Because he doesn't only catch passes, he breaks tackles. He's hard to bring down. Look at this. Just finds a pocket, absorbs a big hit from a linebacker right there. Look at this. How many grabs does he have tonight? 13 grabs for 114 yards and a touchdown. Talk about a game. 14 grabs for 128. That's stupid. Targeted, I mean, what's the most amount of grabs in a game? Gotta give him the rock. Nice run for about 6 or 7 right there. Keep giving it to him. This Steelers defense, kind of stinky. Kind of stinky. Oh wow, that was a penalty. Yeah, that's a hold. Just jumped on that guy's back. Queen has been blitzing up the middle all night, and he perfectly timed that one. Let's bleed down this clock a little bit. You got to give yourself a chance, Bungles. Come on, Bungles. I need new headphones. I got 2 pairs of these types of headphones. They both did the same thing. One of them broke, and then this one's about to go too. Oh, it's the Bungles? Flacco, only one in the backfield in shotgun. He's been very comfy there. Jamar Chase, maybe his first drop of the night. Unacceptable, says Herb Street. He didn't really need it anyways. Here comes McPherson for an easy field goal. Look, he's shocked. Flacco is absolutely shocked. He goes, that could happen? He could drop that? Oh, now it's 3rd down. I thought that, now that actually could have been some big yardage right there. Throwing the fade route. Oh, he almost got it up there, too. Higgins is tall as hell. I love that little jump ball to throw there. Jump ball Joe, he still got it. 7 minutes left. I mean, this is big right here. Steelers are very much still in this game. McPherson, he eats that for lunch right down the middle. All right. So what we need to do is our final ad read of the night. Shout out our sponsors. If you want to be part of the Tea Time Collective, of the Tea Time train that just only knows that north position, that north trajectory, then that's what you want to be a part of. Water infused water, back for another show. Replacement toes, I love them. I would like to see them again. Um, this one is just a intuitive, and there's a lot of ingenuity behind this idea. The good trash. Why are you throwing up? Sorry. The good trash. Let me start over. Why are you throwing that out in the regular trash? There's still some meat left on that bone. The good trash is meant for all the pieces of food you feel guilty about throwing away. At the end of the week, the good trash will repurpose all your half-eaten, still good food into a five-star meal for you to enjoy. You know what they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So what this good trash does is you collect all the little morsels of food that you're just too full to eat but are still good enough to be eaten. You throw it away in the good trash instead of the regular trash. At the end of the week on a Friday or Saturday, it all comes together and you sit down, you put a little napkin in your shirt, and you have a 5-course meal just waiting for you. Those are the people at the good trash, and those are the people that I want to be a part of Tea Time. So thank you. I mean, now we're really filling out the stat sheet. We got segments, we got horse racing, we got ad reads. What else do you need in here? North, north, north! 30, 24. Oh, that's the one thing I needed to do. I almost forgot. 30. 30, 24 in favor of those Bengals. Those Bengals from Cincinnati. Let's check the fantasy scores while we're at it. Jalen Warren's got 19 points. Chase Brown's got 11. That's almost a guaranteed L already. Steelers defense -3. I love that start for them. And Chase Brown with 11. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Here we go. Start of this drive, 6:52 left in the quarter in the game. I'm predicting a Steelers score right here. I think it could easily be done. A pitch, they don't like handing it off. They like pitching it to the running back. There goes Warren. Oh, what a night. 2nd and 7. Warren joins the backfield again with Rodgers. Rodgers making calls at the lines as he's typical to do. Rodgers with the right foot back. And that looked like it could have been a pass. Jalen Warren still getting involved little by little. Gainwell being less and less involved. I thought it was getting gimmicky with that one, but who knows? Who knows? It could still be open. Not ready to give up on it yet. 5:45 left in the game. 3rd and 4. This is absolutely four down territory. No defense has been able to stop the opposing offense. He's got the little rat-a-tat-tat for the call in the backfield. Oh, don't love that play. Do they actually go for it, though? Do they actually go for it? That was already premeditated by Rodgers. He threw it into traffic. Now you're punting it to them? I don't know. Look, a little rat-a-tat-tat. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't really much space to throw it in there. Here's Charlie, the punter. One more time, let it bounce. See if it bounced backwards. 5:16 left. Bengals going to hit the field again. Like I said, we got one more segment left, but I think I'm gonna wait. Oh, that chicken sandwich looks good. That chicken sandwich looks good. Come on. Let's get to the end of this game. No more commercial. Let's have fun. Make sure you start gearing up for the last horse race of the night coming at the end of this game. Per usual. That's usually when it's ripe for the pick and only a couple people in there. That's really when you can win. There's been a lot of wins at the top. Not a lot of disparity this month when it comes to the horse racing. Let me see. I'm trying to think of how many more streams we got. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more streams in this month after this, so that means 16 more horse races. I mean, this is as good as anyone's. All right, we got Flacco in an unusual position underneath the center. Oh my. Come on, that would have been a great grab. That's how much faith Flacco has in Jamar Chase. Just throw it up to him. Oh, a little push at he almost had it too. This guy has been balling out. It's crazy. I mean, this is the most obvious run play of all time. 5:11 left in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals. They're up by 6. What do we got? Oh, Joe Flacco! Joe Flacco finding some open yardage. What a play. No one's ever going to expect that. Flacco running for it. Come on now. That was awesome. That was awesome. You gotta love it. Look at Tomlin goes, did he really just fucking do that? Did he really just run for the first down? Wide open, Joe Flacco. I mean, what a game he's had. What a game he's had. Come on, Flacco, do it right. 2nd and 10. A lot of guys with their shirts off. I mean, I'm not that guy with the bucket hat with a little bit of a beer belly and his hand on his hip. That's what you got to be going for. You can't be taking your shirt off. You have to be either like you're not ripped. You have to be the most jacked guy. You have to have huge muscles. You can't be going in there. Watch out with Flacco now. Watch out with Flacco. Play gentle with him. But you can't be taking your shirt off in an NFL game just to show off the bod. You either got to be extremely jacked, like huge, almost like funny muscles, like Popeye, or you got to be fat. One of those two. If you're not hitting either of those, you're not funny. Put the shirt back on. 3rd and 18, 3:50 and counting left in the game. It's looking like the Steelers are going to get the ball back with enough time to do what they need to do. Yeah, hand off to P. Ryan for about a yard. They got all their timeouts left. I hate that Zach Taylor challenged that call earlier. That really meant nothing, and he lost the timeout. All right, Steelers got all their timeouts. We got 4th down, 3:20 now and counting. Wow, what a punt. Okay, we're setting up for a good return now, all the way out to the 41. Oh, what a play. Okay. All right, they have great field position. Look at this. 36 career game winning drives, third most among active players. Russell Wilson's got more than him. Russell Wilson's got 40. He's played in way less games than Rodgers, too, I bet. This is Rodgers' 21st season. Stafford's got the most. Look at that smile out of Flacco. Man, I hated him when he was on the Ravens. All right, we got 2:46 left. Steelers got the ball. They're down by a touchdown. Come on, let's see what you got. Oh, look, he's got the smelling salt. There's a little bit of juice to get you into this last drive. I can't believe he's still got that old school chin strap, too. He's in the shotgun. It looks like a false start on every play in the NFL now. He's scrambling to the right, looking right. Oh, just tipped. He was looking for Washington. Great play by the backer there. Didn't need to go for all that. Just get some yards here. Give yourself a situation where you can get a first down. 2 minutes, 39 seconds. Look at this. I mean, yeah, nothing open there. I don't like that play call. I really don't like that play call. All you need is about 5 right there. All right, Rodgers back in the shotgun. I want to know how many snaps have been out of the shotgun position for both these quarterbacks tonight. Right over the middle. No, that's Roman Wilson getting involved. Is Calvin Austin hurt? I haven't seen him. Oh, we get a flag. Is he coming back? It's a hold. Those are the type of flags. Those are the type of flags that make you win horse fingers. What's going on here? Let's see. Yeah, because like he was just like falling. There can be a penalty on any given play in the NFL. this makes shit like that makes you think, are they in on the Bengals? I'm just saying. That's why you listen to Tea Time, because I'm not afraid to say that type of stuff that the other announcers won't. That they can't say. They can't criticize their own league. Look, he's escaping, looking deep. Oh my God, there's Fryermuth. Is that a touchdown? Is that a touchdown? Oh my God, what a play! What a play! Oh my God, deep to Fryermuth. The patented Rodgers skipping a jump. The patent. Wait, let me do another one of those Rodgers. A little. Yeah, what a play! Now we got a game. Wow, 31 to 30. 31. I mean, granted that they make this kick. What a play by Fryermuth and Rodgers right there. Wow. Flacco with the ball, the end of the game. That's exactly what you want. All three of their tight ends with touchdowns tonight. All three of their tight ends with touchdowns. That deserves a update. 31. 31. Look at this. We gotta look at this again. It's buying time, buying time. Wide open, rolling out to the left. Oh my God, no one was even close to there. You can't, as a defense, you can't be giving that up. You can't be giving that up. All right, up to 30. That's a good start. That's it. I mean, Flacco, you need Flacco to get 50 yards, even less, in 2 minutes, 15 seconds. 29 career game winning drives. Fifth most amongst active players for Joe Flacco. We got who's gonna have the game winning? I mean, does that count? So for Rodgers, no, it can't count. I was gonna ask if that counts as a game winning drive for Rodgers, even though like he did come out and get ahead in the game, but if they lose, does that still count as a game winning drive? I don't think so. Look at Fryermuth. Get active, get involved. I can't believe all three tight ends for the Steelers with touchdowns. 31-30. Who they looking? Of course. Of course. Yeah, he wants to stay in bounds. You got to stay in. That's a good call. You already got about half the yardage that you needed right there. I mean, I I love the Bengals right here. I love the Bengals. It's just if the Steelers get the ball back, I don't like them. We gotta check out this live line, of course. Gotta check out this live. About even odds. Let's just see. Man, I mean, I think the Bengals. I really do still think the Bengals, but come on, let's get us back to the game. Come on now. Here we go in the shotgun. Jamar Chase, how is he wide open over the middle? They're basically in field goal range already. Minute 52 left. He went out of bounds. That would have been smart to stay in right there, Chase. You didn't need to get all that extra yardage. How many yards and how many catches does he have? Yeah, they don't know. Look at that. Zach Taylor calling a hell of a game. I think that's what I'm seeing. 16 grabs, 160 yards, and a touchdown. Yeah, got to run that ball. Nice play. Gain of two. There's got to be a timeout there. Are they in field goal range already? I still think they're a little bit too far for a comfortable field goal. We like a comfortable field goal. Minute 47. What yard are they on? 7 to 12 on lead changing field goal attempts in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter or OT. 58%. Not lovely. Not lovely at all. Not something that you could absolutely trust. Come on. Finish this game. 40s never look so prime. Of course, if you include the prime, you're going to get on TV. Good call, guy. Oh my god. Floats it up for T. Higgins. What a play. T. Higgins, smart. That was, oh my god. Ballsy. Ballsy. Zach Taylor showing his nuts right there. Not afraid to go for it. Not having to run the ball. And Joe Flacco throwing the prettiest ball you ever seen. And it's Jalen Ramsey again getting cooked. Oh my god, this guy all game. Doesn't matter if it's Jamar Chase. Doesn't matter if it's T. Higgins. Absolutely roasted like Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, that was so smart for Higgins too, dropping right there. Just kneel it out, kneel it out. What a play by Higgins right there. What a play by Higgins right there. Are they gonna get the ball back, the Steelers? Yep. Great play. Great play by Flacco right there. I'm getting excited about that Flacco deal. Last time out, I mean, I think this is going to run the timeout, right? So they can do this two more times on second and third down. I think they still might have a little bit of time left. What's the play clock at? What's the play clock set Yeah, I just don't move it back too much now. Don't move it back too much. All right, 120 left in the game. Play clock at 25. I mean, let's do let's get this to a round number so I can do the math. So I'm waiting for it to get to a minute so I can do the math. And then there's going to be 52 seconds, 53 seconds left. What are they doing? What are they doing? All right, they'll use a timeout. How much time are they going to How much is it? 36 seconds? Come on. McPherson still got to hit it. Don't get ahead of your skis. He said, nah. This is a huge win for the Bengals. Keeps it. It really does. Like Riley said earlier, it keeps their season alive. All right, there's gonna be about they're gonna call timeout. There's gonna be 10 seconds left in the game. This field goal is gonna take 3 to 4 seconds. Come on, Evan. Let's go, Evan. Hit it strong here. Nobody ever hopes it's Evan. But that's when it comes to Evan McPherson with the game on the line. Here comes Evan to close out the game strong with a beautiful performance from Flacco and Jamar Chase. Flacco just joined the team and everyone loves him. He's already the leader. Look at it. Burrow's a little nervous about his job right now. Is he even going to come back to a job with Flacco balling out like this? We need to finish the job though. McPherson, step up, do what you do. This is oh my God, look at that. 350 yards and 3 touchdowns for Flacco. Here we go, Evan. Game on the line. Game on your foot. Can you have your foot do the right thing and put that football in between the uprights? Aim right for the pay core, buddy. There's the snap. Right down the pipe. A little wobbly. McPherson, game-winning field goal, maybe. 7 seconds left for Rodgers and Co. This is almost as important, definitely not as important as that kick, but almost as important is McPherson on this kickoff to not kick it into the end zone so they don't waste any time. If he kicks it perfectly right before the end zone, they're going to have to take it out. I think that's what the special teams coach just told him too. Like, hey, great kick, but we need to pay attention right here. That's the first person to thank. Thank you? No. Thank him. There you go, Joey B. You can always tell what Rodgers is thinking. Zach Taylor, he coached his ass off in this win, that's for sure. It's an important kick. You want to get it right before. No, I don't think he even tried to. Kick it through the end zone. 7 seconds left for Rodgers. They got no timeouts. Do they just go deep with it? You throw it 75 yards? I don't think that can happen. Browning must feel like shit. Just be like, how does this old guy come in here and take my job and do it that much better than me? That's gotta hurt. They're gonna have to go with some ridiculous like pitch play. Okay, so I guess Rogers can throw it 60 yards instead of 65. A little extra to Fryermuth right there. A lot of instructions on this Hail Mary, isn't it? Just get deep, get in the end zone as quick as you can. 3 seconds left. Steelers down by 2. They need this last second literal Hail Mary. Let's see. He rolls out. This is where Roger likes it. Throws it deep. Did he just throw it 70 yards? Nice play by the defense right there. They weren't even that throw by Rodgers right there. You got to put some respect on that. 70 yards in the air. That was amazing. But what's even more amazing is for Flacco to come into the Bengals organization 10 days ago and get this game-winning drive to put together such an amazing game. 350 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. This guy can still play ball. And I like the thought of the Browns saying, you know what, we're out of the division. Let's send Joe Flacco out there to fuck everyone up. He'll play against the Ravens, hopefully win. He'll play against the Steelers, hopefully win. And what a game that was. I had a feeling from the jump. Well, I mean, maybe I can't say that, but I did have somewhat of a feeling that this was going to be a game where it could be fun. There was a lot of fun in this game. It was back and forth. We weren't really sure who was going to win. Some great performances from both teams, both quarterbacks in the Unk Bowl. The fact that he can still throw it 70 yards, that was amazing. That was amazing. All right. That is the end. Look how pumped he is. He knows he just coached his ass off. So what we do, yeah, Riley. Riley, that is a smart young lad right there. I gotta tip my cap to you because not only did you know to come back for the tea time horse race, you know 6 is a hot horse, and you know you know right at the end of the game to come in. That's great, Riley. That's great. Who's going to challenge you is the thing. Who's going to challenge you? We need one challenger for Riley to end the stream. Come on, who's gonna play against Riley? Oh wait, how do we not update the scoreboard for Cincinnati right there? I gotta be on top of that. Riley, we might have to make some provisions for you to get a pretty easy layup win. It's 3:20. I'm gonna give it till 3:26. If no one's in here, we'll make a deal. Okay? All right. Let's. All right, Riley. We are 15 seconds away. If no one hops in here, you could be on the fast track to a horse race win. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Riley. So since you are the sole tea timer in here and you want a horse race, I'm more than happy to give it to you. Here's the deal. I want you to pick two things. I need you to pick two things. This is how we're gonna have fun. You pick odd or even. You get either all the odd horses or all the even horses. But if you lose, you pick one person on the Tea Time horse race leaderboard to give your win to. Okay? So you give someone the opposite. If you pick odd, someone else gets even. The fiver gets even. The coach gets even. So pick odd or even, and then you also have to pick one person on the horse race leaderboard to give the other numbers to. Even. All right, you got even, Riley. But now you need to give odds to one person on the horse race leaderboard. Who's got odd? Who's got odd, my friend? All right, I'm going to start rolling. You got to hurry up and pick someone. So you got even, baby. Let's go. Keep it rolling. There's a 6. Riley, I would love to see you get an all-natural win with the 6 right here. And that's a 5. Okay, we got odd and even off to a hard start. 5 and 6, 5 and 6, and there's another 5. 5 has been a hot horse tonight. 5 is in the lead, and there's 4. Here's what you need, Riley. You need a brigade of evens. You need a ton of great choice. There's a 5 right there. CJ up to the start. There's CJ, and there's another 5. Oh no, that's 3 5s in a row. Come on, Riley. Oh no. The odds are coming up to play. Riley, we need you to get a dub just for being in here. There's a 2. Come on, Riley. Come on. There's a 2. There's a 3. All right, everyone's out of the gates. Let's finish this strong. And there's a 6. Riley, come on, buddy. Come on, show me your even. Show me your... Oh, no, it's another 5. I have a bad feeling, Riley. I have a bad feeling. 2. Okay, Riley, what you need is the brigade of evens. You need all of your evens army to move it up the racetrack. There's a 1. Oh, man, all right. The odds are coming to play. The odds are there's a 5. Oh, no. 5 is 2 away from winning. 5 is 2 away from winning. There's a 3. Riley, it's not looking good, buddy. It's not looking good. There's a 3 again. Oh, no. Odds in first and second. There's a 1. Oh, no. Oh, no. The evens. We need an even right here. There's a 4. Thank God. All right, the evens are going to make a move. Evens are about to make a move. There's a 5. Oh, no. 5 is 1 away from winning. You didn't deserve this, Riley. You didn't deserve this. Riley, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I mean, you're a faithful person. You know what? Riley, just between me and you, this is the type of shit that we can do around here. I'm going to give you a win, but I'm also going to give CJ a win. You guys are going to both move up. Don't tell anyone else about this. See, hey, Riley, between me and you, dude, all right? I'm going to give you a win. You don't tell anyone. You're the only person in here. You're going to get a win just because you're a faithful tea timer. But you don't tell anyone. This is just between me and you. But we're also giving CJ a win. That's the type of shit you get rewarded for, Riley. We got CJ on there with 2. And you were so nice to give CJ a run. That's fun, man. That's fun. All right, you made your way up. You made your way up. So let's break it down. Actually, what we need to do too is let's update these the bets right here. 3 for 4 on the night. Not bad. Not bad. That was a douchey one, admittedly. 3 for 4 on the night ain't bad. So let's break it down as we always do. We had a great Thursday night football game on our hands, and honestly, the AFC North, this isn't what the typical AFC North matchups are. Usually, it's a low-scoring affair with a lot of defense, but this was an exciting game with a lot of points with 2 old gun quarterbacks, 2 quarterbacks showing that they still got it. I love seeing Joe Flacco ball out like that. And we got a beautiful thing going on, and I appreciate each and every one of you being a part of it. Let's make sure that if you are watching, that you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and also telling your friends to do it too. Let's grow this to the moon, and we can't do it without you guys. So let's do it together. You will see me Sunday morning. It's going to be a 9 to 10 o'clock show, and that is going to be the Tea Time Tailgate, where we have NFL best bets, fantasy advice, and so much more. See you later, Riley. And as always, I always cap it off.